Yes, sir. We here. What's the new one, Pebble? I don't know what's going on. Haters are in the building, but we're here. I mean, if that ain't an intro, I don't know what an intro is. How are we doing? I mean, football is here, ladies and gentlemen. Football is here. I got my own intro. I mean, things are back. Dog Check Channel is in the building. Give me a one if you hear me nice and clear in your earbuds. Intro popping, ain't nothing stopping. Hit a like in the chat. Val Green, thank you for the donation. Hopefully you come back. The pre-stream was not streaming right. Everybody trying to take us down, but it's not going to work. Browns, Bears, here we go. The Pebbles, Stephanie, Cody, Harry, Vintage Rose, AAA Bars. And we got Joe Thomas calling the game today. Hall of Famer extraordinaire himself, number 73. If you don't know, now you know. And of course you don't, if you haven't been living in a rock or under a rock or in a cave, Deshaun Watson is going to start today, his first snap since 2024, injuring his Achilles against the Cincinnati Bengals, and Shedeur Sanders will play in the third quarter. That is the plan. Now plans change. Maybe Deshaun Watson lights it up and he plays one possession because he's that good. We don't know. Where is the crash? Oh, you want a crash out counter? Well, it's preseason. We'll have to work on that. Maybe we'll get a crash out counter. I'm not going to crash out in the preseason. It's preseason. There's no reason for me to crash out in the preseason. Oh, you didn't hear the intro, AAA? You were late and you didn't hear the intro, AAA. You didn't hear my new spanking intro. AAA, you got to get here on time, man. Hit the like when you come in. Listen, preseason games don't matter, and I just want to get that across. Preseason games don't matter. What you are looking for here, it is not the end result of the game. We don't care about the score. The score doesn't matter. What you want to see is have your players improved in the offseason, especially your young players. Share it across the world, ladies and gentlemen. Have your young players improved. And you want to leave healthy. That is all that matters in the preseason. The mom, how are you doing? I've been here all along, the mom. All off season I've been here, but welcome back. Glad SS2 ain't starting this week. The second half will knock off the dust for next week. I wasn't late. I sat here and watched the timer. You wasn't late. You didn't hear the intro. You didn't hear them. You didn't hear them talk me into the show. Still think we will have a crash out. I will not crash out, Cody. I will not crash out. I promise. It is preseason. I will not crash out, ladies and gentlemen. That is my word. I am not going to crash out in the preseason. I promise you, on everything that I love, I will not crash out in the preseason. I may throw a tantrum, I may throw a hissy fit, but I will not crash out. Hit that like, share it across the world to everybody that you know that the livest watch party in the history of watch parties are back. I'm going to run out of words to say, and we're not even here yet to the game. What up, Kid Wilson? How are you doing today? Michaela, how are you doing? I'm so excited to see where we're actually at. All right, Chicago. They're doing the coin toss, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing the coin toss. Thank you, AAA, for getting the spam out of the chat. Todd Monken being interviewed in his orange hoodie. got like a beige hat, orange brim, got the headset on the left ear, looks like it. Todd Monken. I'm even giving you play by play on what Todd Monken is doing. I'm telling you right now, I'm in rare form already. I'm great. So many things to look at. Scott Smith, my guy is back. My man, win or lose, we love you. But Scott Smith is back. He got the Negan profile pick. He is ready to take heads off. This is a beautiful thing, ladies and gentlemen. A beautiful thing. I just want no hospital balls. Deshaun Watson warming up. Looks like the ball. The what? Looks like the Browns are getting the ball first. Deshaun Watson warming up on the sideline. Todd Monken, first year head coach with the Cleveland Browns. He's got a crispy orange hoodie on, ladies and gentlemen. The scoreboard will be on the field when the scoreboard is up. Don't worry, I got you. Just make sure you're with me, sore mouth and all. That's right, you did have a procedure. Maya, back like I never left. Maya, hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe. Can we hit our donation goal? Can we hit the goal for me not crashing out? We're going to do everything today. Scott Smith, appreciate you with the $10 donation. Appreciate you, my guy. Thank you so much. Santos is going to kick it off. I got to update the counter when I get a chance. Appreciate you, Scott. Kick in the air. Taking off at the 4-yard line to the 20. Spinneroonie at the 25, and the Browns take over the 25-yard line. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. It is Cleveland Browns football. Where are you at? Where are you at? Let's go. I am so excited. You know, I am excited because I'm back with you. I am back with you, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I am excited. We get to talk football again, and we get to laugh together, cry together, bad boys for life. Watson under center, right to left on your field, ball on the 25-yard line. Judkins is the back. They're going to hand to Judkins. He's going to get about 2 yards, and he gets blown up on the play. My goodness, number 48 for the Bears. I don't know who that is, but that had to hurt. Good Lord almighty. Where's my field? There's my field, ladies and gentlemen. The field's about to be up for you. We're going to hit the fade button on the OBS, and there is your field. Field on me, field on you. And here we go. 2nd and 8, ball on the Browns 27-yard line. Watson in the shotgun, Fanning in motion. Watson takes the snap, hand off to Judkins. Judkins going right. Judkins gets around the end. Judkins close to a first down. He's going to be 1 yard short, maybe 2 yards, depending on the spot. Good run from Quinshon Judkins, second-year player at the Ohio State University. I have always wondered what the stream goal is for, like it's for another stream. We have been doing stream goals this off season, Michaela, for if we hit the goal, we do another stream in the off season. We hit a 4-day stream goal earlier in the week. That has been the longest we've had. So we hit the goal, we stream, and Judkins, third run in a row, he's going to get stuffed. No yards on the play. 3 and out for Cleveland. Not a good offense possession. They didn't let Watson throw at one time. I am kind of bummed for that. Tylan Wallace was the kick returner, AAA. Wallace was the kick returner. I'm very bummed they didn't let Watson throw there. 3 runs in a row and a punt for the Cleveland Browns. Thank you for the donation, Robert, with the $5 donation. Here we go. Browns will be forced to punt. 3 and out. 3 runs to Quinshon Judkins. And the punt is in the air. Caught at the 16, out at the 20. 2 more months and you're a year in, 10-month member. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Harry, for getting that, spam out of the chat. Thank you so much. Hit the like when you come in. Get the stream going around the entire universe. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Browns will be on defense. Bears will be on offense. Caleb Williams is not playing today. Tyson Bagent is the quarterback. I probably butchered his name. Got about a 3-yard pass. Left to right on your field. Williams with the tackle for the Browns. 2nd down and 7 for the Bears. Can the Browns defense... How will they look with no Myles Garrett this year, how will they look? What up, Dark Crystal? How are you doing? Is Verse playing? Very good question. Let me look on the field. Let me look. Let me see if I can dissect them left to right. Shotgun. Verse is playing. I see him at the top. They do a run, maybe about 3 yards on the play. Jared Verse is in the game along with Mason Graham and the crew. Big third down for this Browns defense. Bears not playing a lot of their starters, so you want to see the Browns defense get off the field. 3rd and 4. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Ruttenberg, new defensive coordinator. Jim Schwartz out. Mike Ruttenberg in. Bears empty set. No backs in the backfield. Dropping back, has time, fires over the middle, has the man incomplete. There was a gang of Browns back there and one receiver, Delpit, and a whole crew, 3 and out, both offenses were looking good, Browns defense. V8 is in, and it's healthy. Did you know V8 is healthy? It's good for your bones. That's what I heard. Let's get it, chat. Let's get it. Chat, who do you want to see today? Quarterbacks or off limits? Who do you want to see play? Dark Crystal, I'm good, Dark Crystal. I am feeling good today. Punt in the air. KC Concepcion takes the punt return. 20-yard line. Got a little room. 30-yard line. Oh, and he got tripped up down to the 40. Good punt return by KC Concepcion. Here we go, chat. What up, Cody? I use V8. Hey, man. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with some V8. Got a nice little ad from ESPN. We're on a commercial break. Let me update the counter for the donation for a Streamion. Let me update it. Let me update it. Let me update it. Let me update it. 1 second. 1 second. All right, so we got good evening, sir. Good evening, my good sir. How are you today? How are you doing today? I'm doing great. I am in a good mood. Good mood, preseason football. I'm ready to see Browns in action. Brandy. How are you doing, Brandy? How are you? Good evening, Stuart. Afternoon for me, evening for you. For me, I want to see how the O-line holds and can the quarterback and the receivers connect. Hit that like when you come in. Brandy, oh, yeah. There you go. Hopefully they don't leave when they hear my singing. But I'm feeling great, man. I want to see how the receivers look. I do want to see the line too. I do like how that's brought up. But I want to see this defense, right? No more Myles Garrett. The first time we ain't had Myles Garrett in forever. How is the defensive line going to look? Are they going to get pressure on the quarterback? No Caleb Williams. Can we get some sacks? Boy, the bots are out today, ain't they? The bots are out today. They are out. Today should give us the first solid clues for what we have this year. We didn't throw a pass. We didn't throw a one pass. We didn't throw one pass, ladies and gentlemen. Not one stinking pass. The first possession. Let's throw a pass this possession. Here we go, right to left. Watson in shotgun, ball on the 43-yard line. Judkins is the back. Watson's going to take his first pass in years, looking. There's going to be a flag on the play. He's going to scramble, and he's going to slide down. Probably going to be a holding penalty. It was a quick flag. Let's see what the flag is. You want to see Judy doing better? I agree with that. Too many drop passes in camp. Let's see what the call is. Tripping, not a holding, tripping on the play. Titus Howard tripping on the Browns. Quick call there. Watson looked, didn't like what he seen, took off, scrambled, got some decent yardage, but it didn't matter. Tripping on the play. Bring it back. Bring it back. Ball on the Browns now, 28-yard line, 15-yard penalty, 1st and 25, Fannin in motion. Watson in the shotgun. Watson, play action pass, looking, has time, looking, fires over the middle, dumps it off, and hey, he is hit. Didn't get that many yards on the play. Whiteheart with the catch. 2nd down. Had time, didn't like what he seen, pulled it down, looked like he was going to run, dumped it off to Whiteheart, the tight end, and then Whiteheart gets leveled on the play. How are we feeling, chat? How are we feeling? Doing okay, just sore? 2nd and 19, 6 yards on the play, Fannin in motion, Judy to the bottom of your screen. 10:35 left in the first quarter. Watson looking, fires over the middle at the man, complete to Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy caught the ball, a positive note. It'll bring up 3rd down for Cleveland, looking for their first down. Jerry Jeudy, nice route on the play. Catches the football, nice delivery from Watson. Let's see if they can convert. 3rd and 5 for the Browns, ball on the 48-yard line. Nervous? What up, Steve? Tell Barb I said hello. The field's showing. It's 3rd and 5. Watson in shotgun. KC Concepcion in motion. Watson looking, fires, has a man, complete. That's going to be Denzel Boston. 1st down, Cleveland. Denzel Boston has been a beast in camp. 1st down, ball on the Chicago 37-yard line, 1-on-1 with the rookie. You don't have a chance, young man. Nice throw, nice catch. Ball moving for Cleveland. Booty caught it? Booty? Nice back shoulder throw, nice catch for Denzel Boston. 2nd round pick in 2026. Been outstanding in camp. 1st and 10. Here we go. Watson under center. Judkins the back. Hand off to Judkins. Cuts up the middle. Maybe a yard on the play, and that's it. You guys don't see the field? I'm looking right at it. 2nd and 9. Ball on the 36-yard line. Oh, you shouldn't see the field because I didn't hit the fade button. I am trash. It's preseason for me too. My bad. I'm looking at the field, but I didn't hit the button. My bad. It's preseason for me too. I am sorry, D-Flat. How you doing, D-Flat? You know, sometimes you got to hit the button for the field to show. Preseason for me too. Getting the kinks out. Right to left, shotgun. Watson. 2nd and 9. Looking, fires. Complete to Jerry Jeudy. Tackle by Jackson on the play. Ha! Preseason for me too, chat. Work with me. Work with me. AAA wants it to be known that the Bears are playing their twos. I'm just happy Watson is making complete passes. Listen, he's making good passes. Good job, AAA, the $20 donation. Before anyone starts talking smack about Watson, just know Chicago is playing their twos. Shotgun Watson. Shotgun, 3rd and 6. Takes the snap. Looking for Jeudy. Fires over the middle of the Fannin, and it's complete. No, incomplete. Low throw. I thought Fannin was able to scoop it up, but he didn't. Let's see here. Oh, no, he just dropped it. Never mind. That's a good throw. You got to catch that. You got to catch that pass if you're Fannin, right in the breadbasket. Sure-handed last year. Got to catch that pass. 4th and 5. Thank you, AAA, for the donation. Andre Schmidt for 50 yards. 50 yards, Mr. Schmidt. Kick is up, and it's right down the middle. Schmidt. Whoa, Tweak Pat, $20 donation. Appreciate you. Three nothing Browns. Hit the like button when you come in. Not a bad drive. Ended in a drop. Deshaun Watson on the second possession looked pretty good. He had a couple scrambles. He maybe didn't need to scramble. He had more time than he thought, but he collected himself, made some good throws, had an errant drop by Fannin. So I would say a good possession for Deshaun Watson in the the offense there. It did end in a field goal. Let's see what the defense does here. How you doing, Tweak Pat? Cody, everybody in the building. Browns up by 3. I'm not even putting the field down because I don't know how to hit a button. I'm just going to leave the field up because I am hot garbage today, but I am in preseason, so you guys got to work with me. I appreciate you all for being here. Hit that share button. Hit that like button. If you're new, hit that subscribe. Dog Check channel in the building. For those of you who didn't hear the intro, for some reason, some people didn't hear the intro. We have a new intro. Let me go ahead and play it. If you didn't hear it, let me go ahead and play it for you. We have a new intro that intros me into the building. Let me find it. Here we go. There we go. And here I am. See, that's how I come in right after that. That's how I come in right after that right there. Right there. Right after that. Well, y'all didn't hear that? That didn't play? Do y'all hear any of the sounds? No sounds at all? Y'all not hearing no sounds? Do y'all hear this? Oh, so my sound just ain't playing. Okay. Well, hell, my sounds aren't playing. All right. My sounds aren't playing. That is beautiful. My sounds aren't playing. Great. Great to know. All right. All right. No sounds. That's good to know. Why are my sounds not playing? Huh. All right. We're gonna have to figure that out. Why are my sounds not playing? Why are my sounds not playing? Why? All right. Here we go. Kickoff in the end zone. 15, 20, 25, 30, 28. Not quite the 30. 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 I was wondering why no one was getting the money song. Yeah, it's playing in my ear. It's playing in my ear. Left to right. Second possession for the Bears. Browns backups in on defense. They said one snap for the Browns starters, backups in. I'm not mad at it. I don't know if you are. I'm not mad at it. Rest in peace, Sounds. We'll get them back. We'll get them back. We will get them back. Left to right, under center, 2nd and 8, toss. Johnson, about 6 yards on the run. It's going to be 3rd down and 2. Help, why game not on NFL Network? If you're local, the game won't be on NFL Network. My game is showing on CBS. If you're local, mine's on CBS, not on the NFL Network. Left to right, 3rd and 2. Ball on the 36-yard line. Gotta get to the 38. Looking for the first down of the game. Bears, he has time all day long. Over the middle, incomplete. Caleb Williams' job is safe, ladies and gentlemen. Caleb Williams' job is safe. It is safe, ladies and gentlemen. It is safe. It is safe. Caleb Williams' job is safe. Here we go. Another 3 and out for the Bears. Another 3 and out for the Chicago Bears. Kick in the air. Gage with the punt return muffs it. Get him off punt returns immediately. Picks it back up down to the 20-yard line. Deshaun Watson and crew back out 6-18 in the first quarter. All right, how we feeling, chat? 3-0, 3-0. Browns backups in on defense now. And there goes my voice. Holy crap. Deshaun Watson back on the field. What are you looking for from Deshaun Watson? Put it in the chat. What are you looking for from Deshaun Watson? Put it in the chat. What are you looking for from Deshaun Watson? Put it in the chat. You're in Knoxville, Tennessee? Now that's weird, Richard. I don't know why it's not showing for you if you're in. What's on NFL Network for you? Zero interceptions. If we keep playing like this, it's going to be a great season. Now, I will caution you, these are the Bears backups, so I'm not going to get too excited. We are playing the Bears backups, but I will take it to see if he's still rusty. Holly, how are you doing? How are you doing, Holly? I am well. Just to let you know, I am well. The bots are bad. I just want Browns victory. Enough said. You want TDs? Looking for consistency and inspiring his teammates. Laser! Can he take a hit? He hasn't really got a hit yet. Hit the like when you come in. Can we get the 50 likes, ladies and gentlemen? My sounds are down right now, and I don't know why. I don't know why my sounds aren't working for some reason. I'm not going to cry, but I want to cry all at the same time. I'm not going to cry, but I want to cry all at the same time. I want to cry, but I'm not going to cry all at the same time. So we're back 3-0. I want to see how Fano does. Okay, Fanu. The sounds are good for you. What? The sounds are good, or you mean you hear me good, Byron? Because my sounds aren't working, unfortunately. What up, smuggled kitten? Watson under center, Concepcion in motion, play action, screen pass to Sampson, and they ate that up like macaroni and cheese on Thanksgiving. They seen that screen coming. 2nd and 12, 2-yard loss on the play. South Texas and NFL Network's playing the game, but I'm too broke for that right now. Just came from G. Bush channel. You definitely do a better play-by-play than G. Bush. I rock with both of you, but you are better this portion. Well, Fred Mayo, thank you for the compliment. I am not even in the stratosphere of G. Bush, but I appreciate you for that compliment. Right to left, Watson in the shotgun, and looks like a timeout by the Browns. 2nd and 12. Timeout. Oh, Chicago calls a timeout. I apologize. You are the best, Corey. Thank you, Brandy. You don't have any sounds, but I appreciate you, Brandy. NFL Network is playing Washington and Miami on replay. Washington and Miami on replay? Replay? What are we doing? What are we doing? Well, come on here, ladies and gentlemen. The most electrifying watch party you will ever see in your entire life. I'm looking for him to play terrible, fall on his face, and show he still can't play football. Triple A. Right to left, Watson in shotgun. Looking, fires, has a man, complete. I think that's who Concepcion. And it is. I think he's a yard short of the first down. Triple A. 3rd and 2, 2 yards short. Fanu is in the game. Watson under center. They need 2 yards. They're going to hand it off, and they're going to be first down. Drug across the line with Sampson. Dylan Sampson drug forward. I didn't think he was going to get it, but they got the first down. Be excited. Yes, sir. Let's go. NFL Network replay. Thank you, Brandy. I listen. I know sounds aren't working, but hey, I'm still gonna hit it. Corey, you gave me grief for being late, and it was your sound. My bad, AAA. My bad, man. My bad. My AAA. I apologize. It's preseason. I absolutely suck, AAA. I am hot garbage with a side of warm frosty and a stale crow leg. I am trash, absolutely garbage, but it is what it is. We will get it fixed next stream, I promise. I promise. I promise. 4:46 left in the first quarter, 3-0. The referees are talking right now. No plays right now. The referees are having a conversation about something. Maybe what they're going to have for dinner next week. I don't know. But they're having a conversation, so we're going to have a conversation. Let's just talk about something. How are you feeling right now? Where are you from? In the chat, put where you're from. 5 gifty wifties. I'll do the sounds. I'll do the sound. Shoot. Gifty wifties in the chat. Let's get it. They're doing a virtual measurement, chat. Virtual measurement. We have went to AI where now we don't even have a chain gang. Virtual measurement. I'm getting old, chat. I'm getting old. Indiana, Bama in the building, North Carolina, North Kakalaki. Okay, you did a virtual measurement and now the chain gang's coming out? Okay, that's just a waste of time. Florida in the building. There's the gifty wifty for you, Tweak Pat. I live in Arkansas, but I'm originally from Cleveland. Okay. Arkansas in the building. Born in Cleveland. Thank you for the gifty wifties, Tweak Pat. Matt Cook is here for another year. Okay. Matt Cook is here for another year. Bars. Williamsport, Pennsylvania. 4th and inches. He didn't get the first down. Virtual measurement, chain gang. Deshaun Watson under center. Just sneak it. It's an inch. Just sneak it, Deshaun Watson. And he got the first down. Sneak Browns first down. I request you soundbite that and use that from now on. Corey, I went to Boston to see a BTS concert. Everyone loved my accent. $10. Sing it, Corey. First down. Hey, we ain't got no sound effects, chat, but I'll do them. Anything for you guys. Keep showing love. I'll do the sound effects. Shoot. Dog check. Let's go. 1st and 10. 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Browns up 3-0. Deshaun Watson in the shotgun. KC Concepcion in the slot. Denzel Boston to the bottom of your screen. Whiteheart coming in motion. Watson, 2 on the play clock. He has to hurry up. 2 on the play clock. 2 on the play clock. Needs to snap. Delay a game. Delay a game. And that's what Todd Monken doesn't like, ladies and gentlemen. He does not like procedural errors on his football team. I heard it in training camp. He's talking about, I don't want those errors. He hates them. And we just had one. 1st and 15. Delay a game. Born in Texas, raised in Mexico, and moved to South Texas, Florida now. Born in Akron. Ocala, Florida. Did I say that right? Ocala, Florida. I butchered it, Clutch Gene, didn't I? Clutch Gene, I ain't clutch. Right to left, 1st and 15. Single back formation. Trips to the top, 1 to the bottom. Handoff. Dylan Sampson. He gets nothing on the play. 2nd and 15. Can we get to 60 likes, ladies and gentlemen? Can we get to 60 likes? 60 people. Can we get the 60 people liking the stream? We are watching prime time excellence here. Not really. Not at all. My sounds aren't working. I got to do sounds. I don't know what's going on. I got to get it fixed pronto after the stream. 2nd and 15. No yards from Dylan Sampson. Can we get the 60 likes? 60 people with thumbs up. Watson in the shotgun. Sampson flanked to his right. Isaiah Bond in motion. Ball on the 25-yard line. Here we go. Watson looking, fires, another screen pass. This time it's complete. Sampson rumbling. Sampson breaks a tackle. Sampson in the open field, all the way down to the 30-yard line. His first name's Dylan. His last name is Sampson. I don't know his middle name because I don't have his birth certificate. First down, Cleveland. 1st and 10. Let's get it, chat. Jay is in the building. What up, Jay? Long time no see. but it's good to see you. Dylan Sampson, screen specialist, down to the Bears 30-yard line. I love it. You love it. We all love it. Actually, to the 32-yard line. Let me correct myself. Dylan Sampson, nice screenplay. Watson under center. 42 yards on the screenplay. Play action pass. Watson has all day. Called his mama, called his auntie. But he takes it for about a 1-yard scramble. Second down. The running back 2 punch will be great. Dylan Jacob Sampson. Thank you. Dylan Jacob Sampson. Laser was able to get his birth certificate from Vital Statistics to get his middle name. This is why I like the chat. The things that you guys do for me. Going to Vital Statistics to get his birth certificate. Nobody in the backfield. Now somebody goes in the backfield for the Browns. Amani Marshall, flank to his right. Watson hands it to Marshall. Marshall cut back. Gets about maybe 6 yards on the run. It's going to make it third and short. The spammers hitting you hard because they know they're trying to steal your viewers. Born 9/14/2004. Vital Statistics for the win. Let's go. Right to left, shotgun. Watson. Sampson back, flank to his left, 3rd and 3. They got to get to the 22 for a first down. Watson drops back, has time, fires, has a man, complete to KC Concepcion. First down, the rookie with the catch to throw from Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson looks pretty good. I'm calling a spade, a rook, a hamster. First down, Browns. Deshaun Watson, nice little spiral on the play. Showed some zip, chip with dip. First down, Browns. More spam in the chat. AAA is on that spam. No mayonnaise on the bun. Right to left. Watson under center. Sampson's the back. And it's going to be the end of the first quarter. Browns 3, Chicago 0. Deshaun Watson under center for the first time in almost 2 years. Deuce Staley, running back coach, loves what he sees. Hit the like in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. It's preseason football. If you want to see live watch parties and you want to have fun, there's nowhere else to go than Dog Check Channel, where energy lives. That's a commercial I could shoot right now. I could shoot that commercial right now if I had a budget. I could pitch that to Sunkiss and they could sponsor the YouTube channel. Come on. And the spam is here. No mayo, no mayonnaise. Just saying, Steve. Hey, ain't that what you put on spam? If Watson plays error-free, Sanders will have a big shoes to fill next week. It depends, Robert, right? Because we have to look at the totality, which some people won't look at, is will the Bills play their starters next week? So we have to look at it. But I will say this. DW4 is playing some good football, and that's what you want to see. If Watson's going to start, he better play freaking good, because I don't want to see no wobbly ducks going all over the place. But it's preseason. It's preseason. But he is looking good. Are they allowed to rush the QB? He's had 7 seconds each throw. The Lions blocking. I swear you can pitch the Sunkiss collab easy. Thank you, the Pebble. Listen, now that's a good thing, Lillian. Maybe our line has improved because he has had 7 seconds. He can read a book. He can order you lunch. He can tweet what up. He has had time. He has had time. So that is something to go, hey, maybe, just maybe. Hey, mod, stop timing out the spam. Scroll down and hide them from the channel so they can't come back. Thank you, AAA. Greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. Preseason or not, I want him playing like it's the playoffs. Playoffs? Super Bowl. Left to right, under center. Browns have had the ball for 12 minutes. Chicago around 2 minutes. KC Concepcion in the end of the round. They did this in practice. And he gets down to the 1 yard line. They say touchdown. Touchdown, KC Concepcion. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, 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 yeah. Woohoo. And I just want to rock with you. Yeah, whoo, yeah. Touchdown, KC Concepcion on the ending around. The rookie looking good, looking mighty good. Touchdown, Browns 9-0. And you can't script it better if you're this rookie, making plays, catching passes, looking dynamic. I love what I see from this young man. You should have did a poll on who gets the first TD. I should have. I want to hear your train imitation. I can't even get it out. I'm laughing. Choo choo. That's what a train does, right? Choo choo. That's what a train does. At least that's what I was taught. Casey's going to be a monster. Who gets the second TD this year? That's a tough one. Who gets the second TD? Second TD. Second TD. I don't know, man. That's tough. Gage Lavardian, second TD. Gage Lavardian, because he's going to be in the second half with Shedeur Sanders. I'm going Gage Lavardian for the win. Gage Lavardian. I would have went KC all day. LMAFO. I approve of this method. I think I love the imitation of the sounds better than the sounds themselves. Choo choo. Dog check. I got y'all, man. If you're new, we usually have sounds. We're having technical difficulties, but if you're new, we usually have sounds. We will have them next week. I promise. I will get producer G to help me out if need be. I'll go on a member stream and we'll figure it out. But we're going to have sounds next week. But until then, enjoy your host doing the sounds. Choo choo. Let's go. And more spam in the chat. The spam said, "Give me some mayo. Give me the mayo." Who got the TD? What up? What up? What up, Oladipo? It was KC Concepcion on the ending around, and they were working on that in training camp, that specific play in the red zone, and it paid off. Gloria, how you doing? Ooh, yeah. I'll sing to you, too. Listen, chat. Listen, I will sing to you. I will sing you a song. I will sing you a song. Can we get to 75 likes? Can we get to 75 likes in the chat? Can we get to 75 likes? Casey put on my boogie shoe. My boogie shoe? Boogie? I'm very impressed with KC being able to hold on to the ball on that touchdown. You know, getting hit like that, trying to lunge the ball forward, very easy to fumble. Very easy to fumble that football, but he didn't. Extra point is good. Browns up 10-0, 14:53 left in the first half. The Bears have had the ball for like 2 minutes. The Browns have controlled this football game. Deshaun Watson in the offense, 3 possessions, 10 points. I still say don't take KC off your bingo card for a kick return this year. He already took a punt return, Cody. He did a punt return earlier. I think he gained 31 yards on his punt return. So KC Concepcion, I think he's going to be a Swiss Army knife this year. Denzel Boston may be that red zone, maybe that big body receiver that goes get jump passes. Who? But KC Concepcion may be that, Swiss Army knife. Doing everything. Not much of a looker. I don't know, Robert. I don't judge guys' looks like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't judge guys' looks. I just let them do what they do. You know what I'm saying, Robert? I let them do what they do. Uh, just glad they have threats. Hey, just glad we have some weapons, right? Kickoff down to the, it looks like the 22-yard line. Here we go. Deshaun Watson. And you know what? I think what Deshaun Watson is, Deshaun Watson knows. Listen, I will say this with Deshaun Watson. He knows that he has somebody right on his heels. I think in 2024, he wasn't worried about Jameis Winston really taking the job because there really wasn't anything to take. But he knows that Shedeur Sanders is on his heels. He knows he has to come out and he has to play. Here we go. Throw over the middle, complete. What a throw. Down to the 39-yard line of Cleveland. Okay, Tyson Bagent said, I've got enough of this crap. I'm sick of you talking about Cleveland. Talk about me. Tyson Bagent with a rope. And they're in Cleveland territory for the first time today. And Mike Ruttenberg didn't like that. Bears going fast here. Shotgun. Browns territory. Make that the 37, not the 39. I apologize. Right to left on your field. Tyson looking again. He has time. Throws. This time incomplete. Looking for Johnson out of the backfield. Wearing the Guardian cap to protect his brain from concussion-like syndromes. Browns need an Allstott or Larry Sanders bruising fullback. I don't think fullbacks really matter much in the NFL anymore. You don't see Mike Allstott type fullbacks in today's NFL much. Right to left. Fires, complete. Woo! Rocked. Incomplete. Never mind. What a hit. Listen, if that was me, Winston Reed with the hit, you gonna pick me up. It's a wrap for me. Oh my goodness. Woo! Mop me up, chat. Mop me up. He was actually dropping the pass before he got hit. I think he heard the footsteps coming. 3rd and 10. Can the Bears keep the drive rolling? Oh, offsides, offsides, offsides. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Bears. Offsides. 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 Julian Okora with the offsides. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. Can the Browns defense get off the field? 14:02 left in the half. If I'm a core, I just keep going. Listen, I keep going. I'm going to go get the quarterback. Right to left, 3rd and 5. They got to get to the 27-yard line. Fires. Incomplete. What coverage on the play? Coach Jr. He said, no, I'm a coat, right? What do coats do? Coats wear a human, right? He is wearing them like a coat. I'm all over you. I tried there, chat. Off the top, I tried to improvise there. Coach Jr. wearing them like a coat draped over him. You get what I'm saying. Dog check. 4th and 5. 13:57. And they're going to kick a field goal here. 50-yard attempt to get on the board here. Santos. This is easy for him. He's been in this league for a little bit. He's seen a lot of kicks. Kick is up right down the left. No good, Santos. You've been jinxed. No good. Wide left. I am in mid-season form besides no sounds. I'm jinxing people. Woo, it's a good time. Dog check. And I'm doing my own sounds. I mean, come on, chat. What else can I do? Can we get to 80 likes, ladies and gentlemen? 80 thumbs up for the chat. Can we get to 80 thumbs up? Up, 80 thumbs. Can we get it? Dog check. KC equals Percy Harvin 2.0? 2.0? I hope so, because Percy Harvin had injury problems, so hopefully he is 2.0. The better version. Ho! Feeling good, chat. Feeling good. Watson is looking good. He is looking good. He's looking good. You need me to suit up? Y'all don't need me. Don't need me. Don't get my weak knees out here. Weak back, one hit. You sending me to urgent care. Cleveland Clinic. Hit that thumbs up. Oh, Liam Morton in the building. Get a little spam in before he gets kicked out. Thank you, Harry. Thank you, Harry. Spam in the building. Oh boy, chat. You gotta love it. 10-0 Browns ball. Deshaun Watson and the Browns will take over. One hit urgent care. Listen, D flat. One hit urgent care. You too? Hey man. It's called like I see it. All these bots just means you're getting bigger. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe not. But there's a lot of bots in there. I tell you that. Good lord. Which of these Browns and Bears legends were both members of the NFL All 100 team? Jim Brown and Walter Payton, Ozzie Newsome and Mike Ditka, Joe Thomas and Brian Urlacher, Lou Garza and Devin Hester. Percy lined up everywhere on the field, Swiss Army knife. We're back, chat. We're back. Here we go. Deshaun Watson shotgun. Sampson in motion. Looking, fires over the middle. Behind Isaiah Bond. But what a catch by Isaiah Bond. He's been slept on a little bit in camp. Second year, Isaiah Bond. Look at this catch. If you can't see it, slant route. A little behind him. Good catch, Isaiah Bond. And I think he got face mask, too. They didn't call it a face mask there. Let me get a zoom. Can I get a zoom here? Maybe not. But a good catch. Isaiah Bond. 2nd and 2, 8 yards. Sampson in the backfield. Watson under center. He's going to hand off to Sampson. He's going to get a first down. Needed 2. Got about 4. First down, Cleveland. Up and down the field. Chicago doesn't have great depth. This would be a different game if we were facing the ones that won their division last year. I'm just trying to be realistic. We got to be realistic. Listen, we do have to be realistic. We're still playing our starters. Some backups sprinkled in against backups. Starters versus backups. We should look good, but I'm glad we're looking good. If we had starters against backups and we look crappy, it'd be a problem. But we do have to keep it in context. KC Concepcion in motion. Another pitch to KC around. I love the way they're using KC Concepcion. My goodness. 9-yard around the end. KC Concepcion. Nice play here. Get the ball to your playmakers. Make it easy on yourself. Getting the rookie touches in easy spots. 7 yards on the play. Todd Monken dialing it up in his orange hoodie. Is he afraid of hospital balls? Maybe. Left to right, 2nd and 3. Sampson in the back. I think Judkins is done for the day. Hand off to Sampson, looking for room. He's going to get close to a first down. Need to get to the 38-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. 12 minutes left in the half. What up, Keith? How are you doing, Keith? Stefanski sucks. It's a quarterback killer, like I've been saying. Watson, Baker, Flacco. Baker and Flacco had good years under Stefanski. I wouldn't put them under there. They had good years under Stefanski. I don't agree with them, too. Baker and Flacco had good years and went to the playoffs under Kevin Stefanski. I would not put them under the quarterback killer Stefanski. Under center, 3rd and 1. Handoff, and there's not going to get nothing. Absolutely nothing. Amani Marshall, nothing. Listen, Watson's playing good football. Don't take it out of your quarterback hands there unless you're planning to go forward on 4th down. 4th and 2, maybe they are. Maybe they are going to go forward on 4th down here. Maybe they are. They are going to go forward here. Boston in the game. KC in the game. Marshall just froze at the snap. It's a nice thing to have talent to actually run it in and around. That is very nice. Got to have talent. Shotgun. Sampson in the backfield. 4th and 2 for Deshaun Watson. Takes the snap. Looking, has all day to throw, and he fumbles the football, fumbles the ball. Bears gets it knocked out of his hands. First turnover of the year for Cleveland on a 4th and 2. Todd Monken goes for it. Bears with the strip out of Watson's hands. Let's look at it again. Dropping back. Looks like he was looking at one guy. Then he decided to look for a second. Stripped out of his hands. Let's look again. 59 for the Bears. Chroma, probably saying his name wrong, made a nice play. Picks it up. Bears take over. That is the first bad play for the Browns offense today, and it results in a TO, and I'm not talking about Terrell Owens. I'm talking about a turnover. Stefanski's crying in his car. What is Watson's longest throw today without yards after catch? That's a very good... You know what? Let's see if AI will tell me. How good is AI? Let's see, chat. How good is AI? How up to date is it? How far has Deshaun Watson thrown for today in the Bears game? Let's see AI. I want to go AI mode. AI mode. That's not what I asked. That's not what I asked. I know he has 117 yards. It's not what I asked. Fire everyone. DW should have used his athletic running skills on that play. Stepped up in the pocket and ran. Yeah. So one turnover. No reason to set the house on fire. It's one turnover. One turnover. Let's not set the house on fire. Let's not turn the house on fire. It's one turnover. Other than that, we've looked very good. Let's not turn the house on fire. One turnover. Other than that, we've looked very good on offense. Yeah, put it away. Controversial, are you mad? You seem very mad. You seem very mad. I'm very happy. It's like you have an agenda, controversial. It's like you woke up with an agenda today. I am very happy. I am having a good time. So you woke up with an agenda today. You woke up, had a peanut butter sandwich, and have an agenda. I am very good. I am a happy person right now. I have my peeps with me. The only thing I'm mad about is my sounds don't work. So I have to do the sounds, Brandy. But I am very good. You keep it with arm's reach? Save that for the regular season, Tweet Pat. Save it for the regular season. No preseason. And there's no crash outs. I'm doing very good today. Right to left, ball on the 49-yard line, under center. Play action pass. Bajent gets to his tight end, 8 yards on the play. The Bears haven't had the ball a lot. The Browns offense did very good with time of possession. Caleb Williams, I will tell you this. His spot is safe. There is no quarterback controversy in Chicago. I will tell you that. If you're a Bears fan, you're going to sleep tonight. I know Caleb Williams has his job. Right to left, under center, ball on the Browns' 44-yard line. Handoff. Whoa! Nothing on the play. Third down. I like it. Emmanuel McNeil Warren now in the game, a rookie out of Toledo. Toledo, Ohio, stand up. Anybody from Toledo in the building? Anybody? 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 No? All right. Okay. I think Winston Reed blew that up, I think. Dog check. I got you. Right to left. Third and 3. Big down for Chicago here. They need to convert. They haven't had one all game until now. First down and more. Johnson with the carry. First third down conversion for the Browns. Guardian Hillman it all. 18-yard run by Johnson. First third down conversion for Chicago with 9:30 left in the half. Their first third down conversion That does count. You've been to Toledo, Polar Bear. That does count. Throw over the middle, complete. Touchdown, Chicago. What a throw by Bajent. What a catch by Alexander. Touchdown, Bears. Nice little play action. Nice throw over the middle. Just a good play. Can't hate there. Nice play, nice throw, nice pass, nice touchdown. No hating here. 15-yard pass to Boston. Nice play here. If I do want to see something from Watson before he leaves, I do want to see him take a shot down the field. Maybe to Bond, to Boston. I want to see a shot down the field to see if that long ball has came back. Because do y'all remember him in Houston? Who was his oh man, what was his name? Who was his deep bomb specialist in Houston? He always threw to him. I forget the receiver's name. Watson used to throw a really good deep ball. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Well, Polar Bear, only one quarterback has played today, so it's Watson. Watson is playing better. He's the only one that's played. So Watson is definitely playing better. Oh, I can't remember his name, man. And I'm not talking about Hopkins. There was another receiver he had. And I mean, he was a deep threat. Oh my, it's going to kill me. It wasn't Hopkins. It wasn't Cooks. Oh my God. Oh man. Not Brandon Cooks. Oh man. I'm just going to go through Houston wide receivers that played with Deshaun Watson. Figured out. I'll know it when I see it. Give me a second, chat. Houston receivers that played with Watson. That played. If I could spell. Played with Watson. Come on, give me. Let's see. No. Will Fuller. Will Fuller. Thank you, Big Dollar seeing it. Will Fuller. Go to YouTube and type Watson to Will Fuller. There you go. Yep, Will Fuller. Type Watson to Fuller on YouTube. That's what I want to see. That's when I will know, okay, now Deshaun is starting to cook. If you type in Watson to Fuller on YouTube, he would hit Will Fuller with some bombs that made you go, dear my God. That's what I want to see from Deshaun Watson. He's looked accurate so far, but in the intermediate game, I want to see a deep shot that just goes, boom, takes the top off the defense. Well, D-Hop was a given, Clutch Gene, but I'm talking about Will Fuller, because D-Hop was all over the field, but Will Fuller, I swear, he had one route in the tree, and it was go. Go. Here we go. And touchback for the Browns. My Google AI. Did you see my post? They had a 15-yard pass. Are you talking about AAA? 15-yard pass to Boston? Yeah, I seen it. I said it. 15-yard pass. That what got me talking about Will Fuller. That's what I want to see from Watson. 15-yard passes are good, but I want to see Will Fuller. I want to see a Will Fuller deep bomb. You want to see him keep his hands to himself. Oh, you guys. Here we go. Left to right. I formation. Watson changing the play. Wallace and Casey Concepcion are the receivers, and Marshall is the back. Nothing. Amani Marshall maybe loses the yard on the play. Second down. That's what I want to see. And if I see that, I'll be like, okay. Okay. Jay Warda. Is that right? Jay Warda? You got one more quarter to go. You got one more quarter to go. But right now, you got to watch Watson. Left to right. Shotgun. Whiteheart in motion. Marshall the back. Bond in the slot. Boston up top. Watson looking, fires, throws a duck, and it's short to KC Concepcion. That's what I don't want to see right there. That's an easy completion that has to be met when we have a real game that matters. You've got to make that throw because it's an easy 5 yards. That's what I don't want to see in a real game. Right now, it doesn't matter. It's preseason, whoopity-doo. But in a regular game, we got to make that throw. Makes it 3rd and 6 instead of 3rd and 11. 3rd and 11, dropping back, looking, he's going to take off, dumps it off to Amani Marshall, and he is not going to get the first down. About 2 yards short. But yeah, I got you, AAA. 15 yards to Boston, longest pass today. Short passes. 4th and 2. We going for it? Stefanski back? Oh, no, we're punting. Okay, I'm about to say. We going for it? We going for it? No, we ain't. We can't be going for it. We can't be going for it. I would say that was his first bad drive of the game for Deshaun Watson. It only took a quarter, so that's good. That was his first bad drive of the game. I don't count the 3 and out because he ran the ball. I put that on the coaches for not passing it. Whoop! Sanders with the whoop! Skibbity beep, whoop! And he gets about maybe 3 yards on the return. They'll take over at the 15-yard line. Bears coming back after a touchdown. Well, wait a minute. Where's Borquez? Did we get rid of Borquez? Am I late, chat? Wait a minute. Or is he just not playing? He must just be out. Borquez ain't gone, is he? Hold on now. Wait, hold on now. He better just not be playing. Listen, chat, I will lose my ever-loving mind if he just ain't playing. Nope. He better, listen. Chat, listen. Harry, I will crash out. Borquez better not just be, he just ain't playing. Something wrong. Maybe he just got the sniffles. You'll see in the second half when SS comes in. Is Shedeur coming in the second half? Yes, Maya. Shedeur will play in the third quarter. Watson gets the first half. Shedeur gets the third quarter. And then Dilly gets the fourth quarter. Right to left. Drew Allard did have a good game, Jeff, but guess what? He's not playing this year, so it doesn't matter. That felt good to say that. That felt good inside. 2-yard run on the play for the Bears. 7:20 left in the second quarter. Bears trying to get cooking here. They had a slow first quarter, but now they're trying to cook a little bit. You thought Randall Cobb was his power receiver? He was more of his slot receiver, but Will Fuller was his deep shot receiver, and D-Hop was his number 1. Bagent drops back, fires, has a man, complete. Nice little move there. First down for the Bears. Now they're starting to cook. Scotty Miller. Oh, Scotty Miller, number 35, former Steeler, former Packer, I believe. McNeil Warren with the tackle. Now we got backups on backups. All the backups are in now. We just got backups on Corey Borquez. Okay, listen, chat. Can we get to 100 likes first of all, chat? Appreciate you if you're new. I appreciate you right to left. 1st and 10. Bagent drops back, looking, has time, fires over the middle as a man, incomplete, dropped on the play. You got to make that catch for your quarterback. I hate bad football. Maurice Alexander has to make that catch. If your quarterback puts it there, let's look at it again. You got to catch it right in the bread basket. Now, I know, chat, that when you go to the store, the bread's not really in the basket. It's on the shelf, right? We don't say right in the bread shelf because it don't sound right. But right in the bread basket, you got to catch it. I don't care. I hate bad football. Right to left shotgun, but it's good for me. 2nd and 10. Bagent drops back, looking, fires over the middle. Complete, high throw, better catch on the play. 3rd and 5. It's too early in the season for you to lose your ever-loving mind. I'm not, Tina. Listen, it's preseason. AAA. Listen, AAA. I got a long year, AAA. I got to pace myself from crashing out. Harry wants me to crash out already. It's not going to happen. 3rd and 5. AAA, I got to save my urgent care bills for the regular season. Looks like man-to-man across the board. They're going to bring a blitz. He throws it. That's a holding. That is a holding. Don't you argue. You held him all the way down the field. Holding penalty on the Browns. Caden Davis with a hold. First down, Bears. I tried to hit the like button. It rejected me because I'm a Steelers fan. It didn't reject you. That is a lie, Polar Bear. It didn't reject you. You know what, Polar Bear? Listen. Jeff is a Steelers fan. He's welcomed here. He talks about his Steeler quarterbacks, his love for Aaron Rodgers, and now Drew Allar. Jaden, when he comes into the chat, he's a Steelers fan. We welcome fans of other teams as long as they're respectful, you know? As long as they're respectful. So welcome, Polar Bear. Right to left, I formation, handoff again, and it's about 1 yard on the play, and that is it. 1 stinky yard. Aiden Huntington with the tackle for the Browns. 5:30 left and ticking in the half. Can we get to 100 likes before halftime? Will we make our donation goal first time in the preseason? And no sounds today. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. You're the best play-by-play ever. Thank you. Oh, handoff going to the left. 1 yard on the play. 1 yard on the play. Johnson with the carry. Jed Willis in the game. I just seen him. Former Cleveland Brown. Everybody loved Jed Willis when he was here. That is a lie. It did you the same. The like button doesn't reject you. You guys just don't want to hit it. Here we go. Right to left, 3rd and 8. Ball on the Cleveland 44-yard line. They need to get to the Chicago 44. They need to get to the Cleveland 45 for a first down. Dumps it over the middle. Complete. Breaks a tackle. First down, Chicago. Alexander makes up for his drop. Gets the first down. Browns not tackling to my expectations, but it doesn't matter what I think, chat. They don't care what I think. I am just a small-time YouTuber trying to become the best play-by-play YouTuber in history. It just takes time. We got to 100 likes. Appreciate you, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that share when you're here. 3 minutes and 57 seconds left in the half before halftime. Browns up by 3. Handoff up the middle. They're throwing players. I don't even know who they are anymore. Listen, I'm not a Bears fan, so I apologize if you're a Bears fan. That's Britton Brown, 3rd string running back for the Bears in the game. 102 likes. Thank you, Scott Simmons. The Browns are not playing their ones. We are down to our 3rd string as well. Nice try, Jeff. Nice try. The only ones that are playing is Deshaun Watson. And some of the offense because they want to protect them. But our defense are down to people that might not make it. Nice little dump over the middle. Nice dump over the middle. First down again for the Bears. Winston Reed with the hit. Roush with the catch. 52 months. Still the best play-by-play on YouTube. Money, 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 money. Here comes the money. Money, 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 money. I got no sounds. I got to sing. I got to do too much today. I got to sing. Here we go. Right to left. Under center. 2:40 left. In the half. 4 on the play clock. Drops back. He is sacked by 1 arm. 1 arm. Sack. Julian Okora. And he has a brace on his arm. That is things I will never be able to do. As a man, sometimes you have to just swallow your pride and just say, that man will do things I will never do, and that's one of them. He sacked a grown man with 1 arm. 1 arm. And he has a brace on that arm. Those are things I only could dream of doing in Madden, but I will never do it in real life. What a play by Okora. Good sack. 3rd down. And he's just like, I got this. I got this. I do this for a living. And he's talking trash as he does it. I love him. As a Steelers fan, I hope we seal the defense up. Shedeur may have to come in and win the game. Thanks for turning the game around, Deshaun. A Reggie White sack. Turning the game around? Oh. They were never losing, so I don't know if he turned the game around. Now, if you said, thanks for the great start, Deshaun, I would agree with that. But they were never losing to turn the game around. So I don't know about that one. But, I mean, he has got them to a great start. Now, hopefully they can hold on defense. Don't let the Bears score. The sound effects got you dying. I'm dying too. I never know how much I needed sound effects until they're gone. I don't know. I don't know my I don't know. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah. Boop, 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 boop. Reggie White could get a sack just by looking at a QB. Was the starting line today with the ones? Yes. Yes, the line has done very well today. Deshaun Watson has had some time today. Now, I want to know what our backup line looks like in the third quarter. But our starting line has looked tremendous today. Now, once again, caveat, the Bears have not played their starter, so I don't know how much of it is starting line versus backup line. But I'm not going to take anything away from them. Because if they didn't look good against a backup line, we would be ranting and raving and throwing a fit. So I will give the starting line props. They have looked good. They have protected Watson. He hasn't taken many hits. So I got to give the starting line props. He hasn't took many hits at all. I want to protect my quarterback. Last year, our quarterbacks were running for their life. I am comparing to last year. I'm not comparing to the Eagles line, right? I'm not comparing to, Super Bowl caliber lines. I am comparing to our line last year. Our line last year, our quarterbacks were running for their life. Hut, dear God help me. That's what they did. They ran for their life last year. So compared to our line last year so far, I'd say they have done great. Are they the Eagles' offensive line? No. We have work to do. Work. But compared to last year so far, I'd say they look pretty darn good. But it's only a half. It's only a half. So I'm not going to, throw them a parade with confetti. Corey doing his own stunts and soundtrack. What do you expect out of SS2? I expect him to look good. I expect him to stretch the ball down the field. I expect him to throw the ball down the field. I think he's going to take risks that Watson wouldn't. Drop back, looking, fires down the middle. Interception for the Browns. Interception. Ooh, yeah, Michael Coates Jr. He's a coat. He wraps around his defender. He wears them like a coat. I'm trying to play on his name. He covers them. Interception. You can't do that if you're a quarterback. You want to protect the football. Michael Coates Jr. said, I am here to stay. He was in a zone, read the quarterback's eyes. First down, Browns. Let's go. Deshaun Watson Jr. Not Deshaun Watson Jr. Coates Jr. with the interception. Now Deshaun Watson in the offense out on the field. Looking. He's going to go down with the sack. See? Listen, Chad, I should have shut up. Sack. I should have shut up. And we got an injury. Good Lord. I should have shut up. Dog check. Penalty on the Bears holding. Oh, boy. Well, I should have shut my mouth, chat. I was bloviating a little too much. Austin Barber's down with an ankle injury. I should have shut my mouth, chat. Yeah, we're looking good. Injury, sack. I don't think that holding had anything to do with the sack though. Um, it was in the secondary. He's walking off though, so hopefully he's okay. The one thing you don't want to see in preseason is injuries, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to see injuries. I can't help myself. And no one else. Shotgun. Watson, 1st and 10, has time, looking, rolls right. Just run. You got time, run. Oh my goodness, never mind. 1 yard on the play for Deshaun Watson. Scrambles, 2nd and 9. Janine, how you doing, Janine? How are you doing, Janine? How are you? Hit the like if you've just got here. Almost halftime. Shocked into reality, left to right. Watson got to get to the Bears' 47-yard line for a first down. Watson drops back, looking, fires over the middle. Oh my God. I don't know. What was that? That was to closest receiver was Whiteheart. Couple Bears defenders in the area. Bears bringing a little bit of pressure now. Watson shaking his hand. Take him out. If I'm taking him out, if I'm Monken, he's shaking his hand. You don't want no injuries. Just take him out. I would take him out right now. Just take him out right now. Just take him out. He's shaking his hand. You don't want an injury. It's preseason. It ain't worth it. All right. 3rd and 9. He's staying in the game. Watson drops back. Looking. Dumps it over the middle. Incomplete. Amari Marshall. Okay. Here's my problem with that. I'm not being picky. Marshall, yeah, he's not the greatest right now. Am I being picky, Chad? If I am, please let me know. I think the check down came too early. Is it me or did the check down come too early? Let me know. I think the check down came a little too early. I thought there was a little more time to look down the field. That's my only critique of that play. And then Marshall should have caught the ball. Marshall should have caught the freaking ball. That's my 2 critiques of that play. Punt in the air. 126 left and ticking. Fair caught at the 13, 15-yard line, somewhere around there. Here we go. I could be being picky. Let me know. I thought the check down came too early, and then he should have caught the pass. But I could be being picky. Let me know, chat. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Little pressure, so I'm being picky. If I am, call me out. Denise, where have you been? Right to left. Shotgun. Screenplay. And it's broken up. Woo! Browns defense looking good. Looking good. I like what I see. I think it was Winston Reed again with the breakup. They're looking at Deshaun's hand. Denise, where have you been, my friend? How are you doing? Here we go. 2nd and 9. Dumps it off. Muhammad with the catch. Watson shaking his arm. That's something to look at. Shaking his right arm. Timeout by Cleveland, trying to get the ball back. 3rd and 4. I expected more from a quarterback that's getting $250 million guaranteed. I thought he's played good so far. Chief shaking his hand because he wants an excuse if he starts playing. AAA is on his neck. I am trying to be nice. I am trying to be fair down the middle. AAA is on his neck. Chief Examiner is saying he expected more. I thought he's played good today. I just want to see more throws down the field. Lillian says, get back out there. I think they should just bring in Dylan Gabriel and take a knee. If the Bears don't get this first down, just take a knee. Bajent looking, fires, complete. The Browns won't get the ball back anyway, so we don't have to worry about that. The Bears are going to tick, tick, tick. First down to the 30-yard line. Tick, 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 tick. Played below expectations since its backups. You're doing just fine. Keep up the work, bro. Thank you, Mindy. Appreciate you. I'm trying my best with my sounds not here. You guys not getting the full gambit of a dog check channel watch party. We are in preseason. I need my sounds back. Can we get the 150 likes? I would greatly appreciate it. Can't blame the QB for the money. He wasn't going to say no to that payday. Got to blame the owner for being stupid enough to make the deal. I like that comment. Listen, none of us would have said no to $230 million. We can blame him for his play, but we can't blame him for the money. Drop back, looking, fires down the field. That's what I'm talking about. That's the throws I want to see. Bagent with a nice rope down the field. I hate it's against my team, but that throw right there, that's all I'm asking. Fact says Scott. Listen, none of us would turn down $230 million. None of us. But we can blame the play. We want better play. Listen, you offered me $230 million. I am running to sign that check. Right to left shotgun, ball on the 50-yard line. Bagent trying to get in the field goal range at least. 2 timeouts for the Bears, none for the Browns. Dropping back, looking as time to throw. He's going to show some wheels. This man got some wheels, and he has a QB slide down to the Browns 30, make it 44-yard line. Bagent with wheels. I ain't know he could run like that. Okay. Oh, mind your own business. My bad. My bad. I apologize from the depths of my soul. It's mind your own business. I apologize from the depth of my soul. My bad. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. That's what I would play right now if I had my sounds. That's what I would have played. Here we go. 2nd and 3. 35 seconds left in the half. Bagent drops back. He's looking top of the screen, throws it in. Back shoulder throw. It's complete. Wow. What a throw by Bagent. And listen, and you guys, listen, the numbers are going to look good for Watson. Played good today, but that's the throws I want right there. Davis, back shoulder throw on Evans from Bagent. That throw right there, that's all I want to see. I want to see throws like that. We acknowledge all you new viewers today. We acknowledge you from the Tribal Chief. I don't have my sounds for the Tribal Chief to acknowledge you into the chat as well. Bears are in field goal range. Timeout for the Bears. That was a perfect throw, chat. That was a perfect throw. I sound like the soundbite? Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Money to get my soul back. Appreciate you, Scott. I get my soul back. Mind your own business. I was calling you your wrong name. Thank you, Scott. Right to left. Shotgun. Ball on the 22-yard line. Bagent drops back. 27 seconds left. No timeouts for the Bears. He has time to throw over the middle. Incomplete. Reed in coverage along with Hall. 2nd and 10 for the Bears. Looking to take the lead. If not take the lead, they're looking to tie the ball game. Bagent tried to fit it in there. The little Scotty Miller double teamed. Those throws, you're like, a little scared. Here comes the money. Money. Ooh, yeah. That, I don't know, that soundbite kind of the money. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Right to left shotgun. Ball on the 22-yard line of Cleveland. 23 seconds left in the half. 4 on the play clock. Bagent sends a man in motion. Takes the snap. Has time. Now he has pressure. He's going to go down. They got to get the field goal unit. No, they can spike it. They can spike the ball. 3rd down. Sack on the play. I didn't quite see who got the sack. There was multiple Browns there. They're going to take their time. And they're going to make the field goal the last play of the game. Smart move by the Bears. Browns don't have timeouts. Bears don't have timeouts. The half will end on a field goal. 3rd and 21. Big time sack by Cleveland. If you haven't subscribed, hit that button. Greatest show on YouTube. Appreciate you, Harry. Thank you so much for the kind words. Scott, thank you for the donation. Thank you for the donation. You even get a song. You get a song. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Corday Shedeur. I think that's how you say his name, with the sack for the Browns. Now he's on the field goal team. He's doing it all. 51 yards for Santos. He missed from 50 earlier. He's trying to redeem himself for the Bears to bear down for the half. Santos right down the middle. 10-10 Bears, Browns, battle of I got nothing. I got the battle of the nothings. 10-10. Todd Monken's first head coaching game is in a tie. We are at preseason. Deshaun Watson has a very good outing in his first game back since 2024. Looks like he injured his right hand. Up next is Shedeur Sanders in the 3rd quarter. Let's see what happens for Shedeur. Thank you for not being boring. Mind your own business. It must be your first time here. I appreciate you. I don't mind your own business. I ain't even got my sound effects, player. I ain't even got my sound effects, man. You ain't seen nothing yet. I ain't got my touchdown horn. I ain't got my sound because it's preseason. If it's your first time, make sure you hit subscribe, please. We're in preseason right now. I ain't got my board of emotions yet. That's for the season. We're going to turn that into the crash out counter. So buckle up, because we're only in preseason. We're only in preseason, Sarah. They ain't seen nothing yet. What's the donation train up to? We're at $95 on the donation train. We are $30 away from hitting the goal for our Monday stream. Listen, we are not the biggest channel. There are so many Browns channels that are bigger than us. It is actually disgusting. But what they are not live as us. They are not interaction as us. Interaction. That's not even a word, okay? It's not a word. I try to read every comment. Now, I failed, right? But you are part of us, all right? Let's get it. It's so good to have you in football back, brother. Love you. Appreciate you. Love you too. Welcome to all the new viewers. Mickey, mind your own business. Hope y'all like it up and sub up. Mr. Troy subscribed. Denzel Ward welcomes you to the stream, and he's not even playing. Corey is a roll, baby. Buckle up and hang on. It's an amazing ride. Buckle up. So it's halftime. I am hot. My air is off. I'm hot because I can't have my air on because then you hear the air. This is what I do for you. I am hot so you don't hear any extra sounds. I got my water. Board of emotions should say overreaction. I don't overreact, AAA. I react accordingly. Washington should have been 13 for 15. Ravens for life. You know, Ravens for life is a Ravens fan, and he has a hatred for Shedeur Sanders I have never seen in my entire life, and I don't know why. It's like, I think Shedeur Sanders peed in his Kool-Aid or something. Like, he has this hatred, and I don't know why. He has Lamar Jackson. Why is he hating on Shedeur Sanders? You have a 2-time MVP who is better than both quarterbacks that we have, but he wakes up and hates on Shedeur Sanders, and he acts like he likes Deshaun Watson. He doesn't like Deshaun Watson. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Every comment is about his love for Deshaun and his hate for Shedeur. I don't understand. I don't get it. You have Lamar Jackson. If I had Lamar Jackson, I wouldn't care about any quarterback. I have Lamar freaking Jackson. I wouldn't care about any quarterback in life. I said I wasn't going to crash out, but here we are crashing out. Boarding emotion should stay in crash out counter. should be separate. The Sun Kiss halftime show. It was a so-so outing with a turnover. Casey and Sampson were the highlights. Okay, Lillian. Okay, Lillian. She's saying Deshaun Watson had a so-so half. What do you guys feel about that? She's saying Sampson and KC Concepcion were the highlights of the first half. I will say this. KC Concepcion was the star of the first half. They used them all over the field. And Nancy, welcome to the family. She became a member and I don't have my sounds. Here comes the money. Money, 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 money. Ooh, yeah. There you go, Nancy. Welcome to the family. You got a song. How do you guys feel about that? Do you agree with Lillian? I would say I think Casey Concepcion is the player of the half. I like the way they got him involved. You know what? Lovey Marie, what did you miss? You missed Deshaun Watson to have a good half. Lillian says he had a so-so half. So I'm going to pull up a poll for you guys to vote. Vote in the poll. Vote in the poll. And I just crashed out. Sorry. Who is the player of the half? And we're going to have an option here. Who was your player of the half? I know I'm going to spell KC Concepcion's wrong, so I'm just going to say KC. I'm going to spell it wrong. Lovey Marie, I want you to vote, Lovey. Lovey Marie, I want you to vote, Lovey. Vote for me, Lovey. It's the first poll of the year. Vote for me. Vote, 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 vote. Player of the half. Who's your player of the half? Welcome. Who else just came? Welcome. 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 Not just in time for a poll. Welcome. Vote, 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 vote. I want everybody to vote. I want everybody to vote. KC with Corey as a close two. You know things are bad when Lovey isn't 2 quarters ahead of us. Lovey's done with the game, the Pebble. The game is over for Lovey, and she is watching Law and Order season 39. Dong! Episode 8. It is 10-10. It is 10-10 if you want to see the score. I'm covering the score right now because it's halftime, but it is 10-10. If you're just getting here, it is 10-10. It is 10-10. Tie ball game. 10-10. I would have picked Watson except the fumble hurt him. You're at work. Ooh, KC Concepcion is leading. I did not expect this. I'm not going to lie. I didn't think he would be winning this huge of a margin. Wow, you guys actually surprised me with this one. I'm not going to lie. I did not think it would go this route. I didn't think it would go this route. I could have added Dylan Sampson in there too, I think. I could have added Dylan Sampson as well. I should have added him as an option. So Deshaun Watson's 11-15, 126 yards, no touchdowns, no interception, 1 fumble. Tyson Bagent is 13 for 22, 169 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Watson's averaging 8.4 yards per pass. Bagent is 7.7 yards. Casey couldn't have done it without Watson. That's fair. Are we playing against third stringers? Second and third stringers. I don't know when third stringers came in for the Bears. but they started with the second stringers. So I'm sure they mix. I'm sure they mix some in um, throughout. So I'm pretty sure next week there will be more first stringers for the Bills. I would think, and I think Josh Allen probably will play. So we'll be able to see our defense, get a better test about our defense because Josh Allen, no shade to Tyson Bagent, but Josh Allen is a little bit better than Tyson Bagent. I've liked the play calling, Mickey. The only thing I didn't like from the play calling was that first drive where they ran it 3 times. Um, I thought they should have passed at least one time to get Watson going, in my humble opinion. But that's just me. But that's just me. That's just me. That's just me being me. That's just me being me. That's just me. That's just me. If Watson had thrown him the ball, I mean, the throws that he had really weren't throws, so I think any quarterback could have did it. They were more of those pitch passes, right? So I think any quarterback he could have had the same day he had. So now, if he had like, post patterns and all that, I'd agree with you. But he really didn't have that. Now, um, Denzel Boston's lone catch, I'd agree with you because that was the 15-yarder he had. But Casey Concepcion's were more like those little, those Tom Brady passes where you just, just toss it to him. Those cheap yards they say you get for a quarterback. I think anybody could have did that for him. So, but I don't think it should be 90 to 10. We're not calling mom for preseason games. That will not happen. Those are regular season only. Um, there is no nobody cares about the win for a preseason game. We went um undefeated in a preseason and then lost every game in the regular season. You're surprised boss hasn't seen more action? Got to take kiddos to a birthday party. Can't wait till the next time. Looking forward to the season. Love you too, Sweet Pat. Have a good one, man. Tell the kiddos I said have fun. My coworker just pulled up the game on her laptop. It's halftime, so we will see how far ahead or behind I will be when the game starts back up. Well, you're not at your house, Lovey, so you don't have that satellite wherever you be using to be 4 quarters ahead. I call for a second half if take Marshall out. The Bills next week will be interesting. I wanted Shedeur to start against the Bears. If I'm being honest with you, because I knew it would be the easier game. If I'm being honest, this is the honesty stick here. Honesty. I knew the Bears would be the easier game. I knew you were going to play against the backups. The Bills, you don't know what you're going to get. Tweak Pat, I appreciate you. And I knew you were going to get the starting line too. So your starting line versus their backups, I was like, can of corn. Money, 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 money. Oh yeah, money. That's a different song, but appreciate you, Tweet Pat, for the $20 donation. $20 donation. Yeah. Triple A, what did you retract? What were you saying that you deleted? I didn't get to read it, but you took it back. What did you delete before you hit send? Or you rescinded? Did I miss anything? Thank you, Tweak Pat. Trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm glad NFL halftime ain't like college where you can go get a meal and do everything. What up, Deshaun? What up, man? Where you been? I've been here, man. Off season. Where you been? Where you been? Glad to see you back, bro. I'm doing good. Just calling the game. I ain't got my sounds though, bro. I ain't got my sounds, so I've been having to sing my sounds. I got to get that figured out once I get off stream and rest for a little bit. But we are back. The Browns will kick off. Bears will get the ball first. Halftime is over. And here we go. Here we go. Shedeur will be in for the third quarter. And I'm assuming Dylan Gabriel will get the fourth quarter. Let's see what the Bears do on offense. Let's see if Tyson Bagent comes back out, or will the Bears go with their third string quarterback, Case Keenum, former Brown, former Viking. And it is going to be Case Keenum, veteran, playoff winner, Case Keenum under center. Nice play action rollout. They're going to get a first down and more for Case Keenum. Carlson with the catch. First down Bears. You reposted. Man, these bots ain't playing, are they? Watson fumbled, longest throws 15 yards, longest run was 3 yards for a mobile QB, sacked multiple times, including a fourth down. Not great, mediocre at best. That's why you reposted. You would make sure you got all the language right. I got you. Here we go. Toss to the left. And here goes another first down for the Bears. The Bears coming out smoking. 2 first downs on 2 plays for the Chicago Bears. And that was Britton Brown. First down, and that rhymed. Mind your own business. I'm sorry, working. I've just been working, but I'm here with you all season. We go into the playoffs, and you always do a great job. I'll be listening. Appreciate you, Deshaun. Hey, get that money, Deshaun. Get that money. Here we go, left to right. Keenum under center. Ball on the Bears' 45-yard line. 2 plays, 2 first downs. Man in motion. Keenum, play action, has time, steps up. Now he breaks a sack. Case Keenum gets to midfield, takes a dive, went from getting sacked to breaking a sack, then getting to midfield. Okoro was there, and he is upset that he did not get that sack on Case Keenum. On your bingo card, you don't have Case Keenum breaking a lot of sacks. I'm going to go ahead and end this poll because KC Concepcion obliterated the poll. I did not see that happening. Here we go. Left to right, under center. Ball on the Browns' 49-yard line, 2nd and 4. They got to get to the 45 for a first down. In Case Keenum, another play action pass. He's looking for a screen pass, and it's there. It's complete. He has a brigade of blockers to the 40, 35, 30, one hand stiff, and he's going to get to the end zone. 4 plays and a touchdown for the Bears. My goodness. Case Keenum delivers a drive. Ahmed with the with the touchdown off the screen pass. What a drive for the Bears. Touchdown Chicago. Screen pass. When you're a lineman and you get into easy, you're like, uh-oh. And then the blockers, none of them blocked in the back. None of them held. Perfect play for Chicago. And then the unnecessary tackle in the end zone. What up, Uncle Chris? How you doing? And the extra point is good. 17-10. Bears up by 7. 13:05 left in the third quarter. Case Keenum has given Chicago the lead. And now Shedeur Sanders and the Browns will have to answer. Let's see who comes out with Shedeur. What receivers will he be working with? My guess is going to be Gage LaVardian, a little bit of Luke Floria action. Malachi Corley, I think, is going to be his unit. I think that's going to be the receivers that he works with today. I think we're going to see Robert's favorite Raheem Sanders in the building. I think you get some Raheem Sanders today. We're going to have that offense out on the field. Maybe hopefully the backup line can block. So it's time. Can the Browns answer the touchdown from the Bears? Here we go. Time to cook. 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 Cook. All right, chat. All right, chat. Ooh-wee. 213 in the building. Can we get to 200? Can we get to 175 likes? 219 in the building. Can we get to 175 likes? It will be greatly appreciated. Can we get the 175 likes? Hit that thumb up. If you haven't hit it already, the Dog Check channel. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. If you're not new, hit that like, hit that share. Tell everybody about us. The livest, most interactive watch party you will ever see in your entire life. And we're only in preseason. Our sounds aren't working, but they will be back. We ain't got the board of emotions until the regular season. You ain't seen nothing yet. Here we go. Brought to you by Sunkissed. It's happening. Most wonderful time of the year. Downtown Chicago, 17-10 lead for the Bears. Case Keenum just came out on halftime and said, "This is what I'm built for. I'm an NFC championship starting quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings." Saying hi from Chicago. Saying hi from Quincy, Ohio. What up, Mike? It only gets better. The crash outs are the best. The crash outs are the best. Shedeur Sanders rocking number 2 this year. 12 is gone. 2 is back. Here comes the kickoff return. Ooh, yeah. Caught at the 5. 20. Down to the 30-yard line. Raheem Sanders. He's not related to Shedeur Sanders, if you're asking. Appreciate you, Mike. Appreciate you. Here we go. Here comes Shedeur Sanders, Todd Monken, Cody with a $10 donation. Appreciate you, Cody. Here comes the money. Money, 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 money. Ooh, yeah. Right to left, Shedeur Sanders. Under center. Marshall the back. Robert's favorite back. Gage Lavardian in motion. Shedeur. Play action. Camera sucks. Fires. Lavardian with the catch. Camera, get it together. I'm crashing out already. First down to Gage Lavardian. That was the worst camera work in NFL history. Shedeur Sanders with a play action pass to Gage Lavardian. I couldn't see anything because the camera sucked. Nice route by Gage Lavardian. First down. And he made a man miss. Nice play. Sorry I couldn't see it and I couldn't call it because the cameraman absolutely was trash on that play. Good Lord. First down. Ball on the Chicago 49-yard line. Fumble the snap. Marshall jumps on it. Second down. Can't be fumbling snaps. Center to quarterback error. Second down Browns. Thank you, Cody, for $10 donation. Loss of 3. That's one of Monken's procedural errors he does not want to see. Got to update the donation goal for Cody. On the commercial. Shotgun. Second and 13. Ball on the 49-yard line of Chicago. Man in motion. Shedeur. They're coming with a blitz. Fires. Ball batted in the air. Incomplete. Third and 13. Nancy with the $10 donation. You're way ahead of me. Listen, you just find a way. You find a way. Nancy, thank you for the $10 donation. Sanders, ball batted in the air by the defensive line. Is going to make it 3rd and 13 for the Browns. Todd Monken looks at his play sheet. Big down here for the Browns. They got to get to the Chicago 36. They're bringing another blitz at Shedeur. Fires over the middle. Complete. What a throw by Shedeur. First down to Luke Floria. That ball was on the money. An absolute dot from Shedeur. Looked poised in the pocket. They did an all-out blitz, and it didn't matter. What a throw. What a catch. What a play. And that's the throws you want to see from Shedeur. When the pressure comes, he looks poised. Luke Floria, full-out blitz. That is growth. That is beautiful. $10 donation from AAA. Shedeur, toss to Marshall. Marshall fights for 3 yards. Thank you, AAA. Greatly appreciated. Shedeur clapping his teammates up. Second down and 8. Ball on the Chicago 12 in the red zone. 10:35 left in the third quarter. Right to left on your screen. Ball on the 12. Marshall the back. Gage to the bottom of your screen. Nobody in the backfield. Marshall goes to the top of the screen. Shedeur looking. Has time. Sees nobody. He's going to take his feet. He's going to get about a couple yards. Takes a dive down to the Chicago 9-yard line. Third down for the Browns. They don't need a touchdown. They can get to the 4-yard line and get a first down. Ball on the Bears 9. 3rd and 5. Watson looking. Shedeur now taking over the helm if you're just getting here. Shedeur's first drive. 3rd and 5 on the Bears 9. Looking for a touchdown. Doesn't have to get one. He can get a first down at the Bears 4. Shotgun. Marshall flake to his right. Gage to the bottom of the screen. Luke Floria in the slot. Shedeur looking. Dumps it off to Marshall. Marshall needs to get a first, and he's going to fight, and he's close to a first, depending on the spot. I think they're going to mark him short. It's going to be 4th down. Nice decision there. Didn't force it. Got it to his back. And what's Todd Monken going to do here? What's Todd Monken going to do? I like the decision there. Didn't force it. Got it to his playmaker. 4th and 1. Here we go. They're going to go for it here. Todd Monken said it's preseason. I want to see what you can do in the red zone. Shedeur under center. 19 on the play clock. Has time. They're going to give it to Marshall. Marshall's going to get stuffed. And they're going to get nothing. Turnover on downs. 4th and 1. They gave it to Marshall. Absolutely nothing. Bears take over. I told you, dog check. Shedeur doesn't wait until Tuesday to pass. You guys. I got to update. AAA's updated. Who's didn't update? Nancy and Cody, 1999. Let me update this. Hold on, I need a pen. I don't like the call there. Marshall hasn't been good all game. I would have did like a play action with Shedeur. Let him make a play. But it is what it is. Can't cry over spilt milk, right? Let me change that. Give me 1 second. Let me update this. Goal is met. Appreciate y'all very much. Making the goal with ease in the 3rd quarter at that. Appreciate you. Bummed out on the end of the drive. But I like the drive. Bummed out on the end of the drive, though, but I like the drive. I don't like the play call, chat. Hit the like when you're here. I don't like the play call because I can cry over spilt milk as if it's expensive. Uncle Chris for the win. Milk is expensive. We should cry over spilt milk. I don't like it because Marshall has not been good all day long. Do a play action with Shedeur. Put it in his hands. Throw it. Make a play. Maybe hit a tight end out of the backfield. Maybe find Luke Floria or use your legs. Handing it to Marshall, who, and to Robert's credit, has not been good the entire game. I'm not trying to down on the young man. It's just being a fact. Fact is, I suck. My sounds have been terrible today. Technically, I haven't been good today, but play calling, I've been pretty good. So I'm calling myself out for my sounds not working, and Marshall hasn't been good. I'm just calling it how it is. I'm 67 from Brooklyn, New York, and you are the best. Thank you, Faye. Appreciate that. Left to right, Case Keenum, 1st and 10 on their 6-yard line. He's going to throw, looking for a man, complete. Case Keenum is throwing dots, ladies and gentlemen. He's throwing dots. This is not fair. Case Keenum is not your typical backup quarterback. Okay, it's not fair. First down. Why is Sesslinger not playing? He's been injured. He's been knick-knacked. So, George, you don't waste Scherzinger on a meaningless preseason game. You know what he has. Left to right, shotgun, ball on the 24-yard line. Keenum, quick receiver screen. They are dicing up our third-string defense. Listen, I'll tell you this right now. Our defense can't afford injuries. Can't afford them. We're looking at the depth of our defense, and they are getting shredded by Case Keenum. Case Keenum is looking like Joe Montana. First down. The Bears, I think they've had only one play that hasn't been a first down, and that was at Case Keenum getting away from a sack so far in the third quarter. And here they go. They're going to run it here, and maybe 2 yards on the play. Scherzinger, he is hurt? Okay, yeah, you definitely don't play him. I thought it was just knickknacks. I apologize, AAA, for my false information there. My false information. $7:20 left in the half. Good drive by Shedeur Sanders. And listen, I am just saying this. You can call it for what you want. The throws I seen from Shedeur Sanders already, to me, Case Keenum drops back, looking, gets away from the pressure again, showing his legs, fires out of bounds. That blitz right there, to me, from last year, already I'm like, that's what I want to see. He stood there, accurate dime, longest throw of the day, I think. Longest throw of the day. I don't know about Bajent, but I'm pretty sure that was the longest throw of the day. Did you get us anything? I didn't get you anything, no. Was I supposed to get anything, Todd? H-Town Cougar. Left to right, shotgun. 3rd and 7. We got to get off the field here. We got to get off the field. 2 on the play clock. Drop back, Case looking, has time, fires over the middle. Please tackle, good tackle. Force a punt there. After I called out our defense, they heard me. They said, this little YouTuber's talking trash. Let's see you do it. And I said, no thanks. And then they forced the punt. Case Keenum is the best traveling backup to ever play. Dog check. What up, True? Dog check. I don't have sounds today. If you're just new, I don't have sounds, so I'm making my sounds. What up, NR? No. NR, nobody. How you doing? Punt in the air. High punt. Fair caught at the 23-yard line. Gage LeVarden with the catch. Shedeur Sanders, only mistake there was the dropped snap, but he made up for it with the dime to Luke Floria. Let's see what he can do in his second drive of the day. Brought to you by some car company that is on my screen. I don't know who it is. Some car company. 1710. What up, chat? How you doing? Oh, NR nobody. Thank you. You're really dope. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the kind words. If you are new, we usually have sounds in our nobody, but right now we're having technical difficulties in the preseason, but it's preseason for us too. So we'll be back next week with sounds, but if you're new, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe. We are the livest watch party you'll ever see in your entire life. But appreciate the kind words. Thank you so much. True Goodrich hitting with the donation. I got to get a new one with number 2. So I need him to do that celebration in number 2 so I can change it. But thank you so much for the kind words. I typed that before you said he was just minor stuff. Oh, okay, AAA, thank you. So I'm not as bad as I thought. Thank you for the $10 donation. Greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. The donations go a long way. Not only does it secure us a stream on Monday, it also helps with everything upgrading the studio, keep the channel going, because you know the bigger Browns YouTube channels, they don't need super chats and things like that, and they get them, by the way. But views and everything and ads, how you get paid on YouTube, I don't get things like that. I do get ads, it helps, but members and super chats keep me going, so it is very appreciated. Thank you so much. Spending your time and spending your money is what you can do in life. That means you care. Time and money, and you were spending 3 hours with me. So it's greatly appreciated. We have fun here. We do our best to call the play-by-play. We try to keep it down the middle, but we are a Browns channel. So I get a little more excited when Browns do things than I do the other team. But I do still try to give the other team justice when they do, score. I do call their plays too. So welcome to the channel, Dog Check channel, live with the most interactive watch party you will ever see in your entire life. Marshall is averaging 1 yard per carry, 5 carries, 6 yards, but he is 2 for 13 catches. Where is Raheem? Right to left, Shedeur Sanders back on your field, ball on the Browns 22-yard line under center. Marshall still in the game. They must love this guy. And Marshall gets the carry, and he loses the yard. To his credit, they got right in. The line didn't block well at all. 2nd down and 11 for the Browns. 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Todd Monken looking at his play sheet. The run game has been non-existent. If I am an opposing team right now, if you do a play action, I'm going to laugh in your face. Maybe his first snap from that center. Could be. Shotgun. Marshall flank to his left. Corley to the bottom of your screen. Floria in the slot. Shedeur drops back, looking, 4-man rush, dumps it off to Marshall out of the backfield. They love Marshall. I will tell you that. Listen, Marshall must be something. They love this guy. 3rd down, and yes, we don't cheer for injuries. Thank you, George. If you cheer for an injury, you are booted from the channel. Latricia, how are you doing today, Latricia? How are you? You will be booted, no questions asked. We do not cheer for injuries, no matter what team. Even if you hate the player to the bottom of your core, they are still a human. 3rd and 5, right to left, shotgun. They got to get to the Browns 32-yard line. Looks like Raheem Morris is in the game. Floria in motion. 4:50 left in the third quarter. Shedeur, 12 on the play clock. He has time. Shotgun, they rush 4. Shedeur looking, fires, and complete. Good coverage on the play. Not open even if he tried. Looking for Malachi Corley. 3 and out for the Browns. Missing Chubb right now. Yes, sir. Good play by the Bears. They were sitting on that route. That route didn't have a shot. Nowhere to throw that football. Don't know if there was anywhere else to go with it, but that was not it at all. 3 and out, 4th and 5. Punt in the air. Ray McLeod for the Bears. He will have room to run. Catch it at the 30-yard line. 35. Down to about the 39-yard line. Bears will take over for the 3rd possession of the 3rd quarter. KC would have got it. Laugh out loud. Good coverage. Play calling sucks. 3 hours a game, 45-minute live streams, extra videos through the week, members only videos. What does that mean? What are you saying? What are you saying, AAA? What are you trying to say there? What up, Uncle Chris? 2026, 1,500, 0% APR, no payments for 90 days. I don't know what car company this is, but they are really trying to sell this truck. Chevrolet, built by Chevrolet. Sign me up. Sign me up. Sign me up. That's why you need all-purpose backs and tight ends, just saying. Play calling better than Kevin. That could have been his last drive of the game. I mean, it depends on what our defense does here, folks. I don't think he's going to play the 4th quarter. We'll see. We'll see, chat. We will see. Yeah. We'll see. Do a good time. Yeah. Yeah. How are we feeling, chat? How are we feeling, chat? How are we feeling? Ooh. Dylan, fourth quarter. Triple A saying I work hard for the members. Besides sore, nice and high, nice and high. Mm. Mm. Energy for this season. Mm. I'm mad my sounds ain't working, y'all. I'm really mad about that. I don't know. I'm gonna have producer. I want to have producer G on speed now. I know he ain't seeing this right now, but he in trouble. It ain't his fault, but I'm gonna be blowing up his phone. Help! What's going on with my sounds? Because they were working on our last streams. I ain't do nothing different. That's the thing. Like, what are we doing? They're interviewing Deshaun Watson. That's when I've been looking for your face for a long time. Here we go. Left to right. Keenum under center. And complete. What a throw. Listen, I'm not a hater, chat. Case Keenum, he's throwing some dots. He's throwing some dots. You want Shedeur for the fourth? I don't know if that's the plan, chat. I don't know if that's the plan because I know they want to get Dylan some work. I'm just saying, I know they want to get Dylan some work. Left to right, under center, Case Keenum. Handoff. Maybe 3 yards on the carry. Maybe. Brown with the carry. H-Town Case was a bad man. As a bad man. 67. They highlighted the RB on Shedeur's time. They highlighted that RB. What RB? What RB are you talking about, Lillian? You talking about Marshall? The great Marshall? Brown with the catch. Maybe 5 yards on the reception. They like Marshall, Lillian. I don't know what they see in him, but they like him. They like him. They're interviewing Watson again, if you're wondering. No play on the field. I'll let you know when there's a play. Here we go. Left to right, 3rd and 2. They got to get to the Browns 39-yard line, and they get nothing. Brown stuffed. Stuffed like a taco. Announced on TV, Dylan for fourth. That's what I thought, Nancy. So Shedeur maybe has one more possession, and then Dilly gets the fourth. And it's going to be reversed next week. Shedeur will get the whole first half. Deshaun will get the third. And then Dilly will get the fourth. Listening while cleaning and cooking. The defense has stepped up after I called him out, chat. Taco. Oh. Trade Dylan for a bag of unsweetened chocolate. Oh, they're not punting. Crap, they're going for it. Stop cheating. First down. 4th and 2. They went for it. Shedeur might not get another drive, folks. What a throw by Case Keenum. Oh my goodness. They're cheating, chat. They're cheating. They're supposed to punt. They're supposed to punt. Chat. That may have been Shedeur's last drive, folks. 140 left in the third quarter. I don't see why you have 4 quarterbacks, Harry. It doesn't make sense to me. 1st and 10. Under center. Keenum hands it off. Brown takes the carry. Down to the 6-yard line. At least you'll be able to bake something. Listening while cleaning too. The wife is preggers and due any week now. Congratulations So I've been doing all the indoor chores for her. Congrats, my guy. Congrats. You know what you're having? 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Keenum in the shotgun, 2nd and 4. They got to get to the 2 yard line for a first down. Keenum fires, touchdown, Chicago. Case Keenum. And the Chicago Bears have blown this game to a 2-touchdown game. 2-touchdown game. It's a boy. All right. All right. All right. Touchdown, Chicago. Back out of the backfield. Easy throw, easy catch, easy play. He may get a play. One play. Just throw a bomb, Shedeur. You get one play. Kick is up. Kick is good. 24 unanswered points for Chicago. 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Congrats, Pebble. Good morning, Cleveland. Local consumer, traffic, power, weather at Power Weather 5. Good morning, Cleveland. Get all your news, get all your weather, all your updates before your commute to work. Power 5 on Cleveland. Turn it on. Download the app. Get all your updates. Power 5. The defense is on the bench. Do 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 do. Wanna fly like an eagle to the sea. I would say Dylan, unless you put uh, Green on the practice squad. 30-yard line, 34 seconds left in the third quarter. 1st and 10 for the Browns. Third drive for the Browns in the third quarter. First drive was wonderful. Fourth down, they went for it. Didn't take the field goal. Didn't like the play call. Second drive, just got stopped. 3 and out. Let's see what they do this drive. Let's see if Shedeur will go in the fourth quarter. Looks like he will. I doubt they would bring in Dilly in the middle of a drive. So this may be Shedeur's last drive of the day. 1st and 10, ball on the 30-yard line. Shedeur in the center. Cornerback blitz coming. Play action pass. Looking, fires downfield. What a throw. Incomplete. Gage couldn't hold on. Knocked out. I like the throw, though. I like trying to fit it into the window. 2nd and 10. Gage couldn't hold on. Knocked out by the defender. Had to fit it into the window. In his hands. Couldn't hold on. Second down. But I like the throw. Second and 10. Shedeur. Handoff. Rocket Sanders gets about maybe 4 yards on the carry. That probably will be the last play of the third quarter. Can the Browns convert on third down going into the fourth quarter? Cut a dent into the Chicago Bear lead, 3rd and 5. Or they might snap it here. They got 8 seconds. They're rushing to the line. They don't have to snap it. I don't think they are trying to draw them offside here. They know they don't have to snap it, and they won't. Going into the fourth quarter, 4 is up, down 14. Here we go. That one was a hard catch. I'm not going to blame that on Gage. That's a hard one to catch. You're going to have to be a superstar receiver to catch that one. You know, Mike Evans type receiver to catch that type of pass. That's a tougher one. So I'm not going to blame Gage for that one. But I like the try for the throw. I'm not mad at the throw. Trying to fit it in there. So I'm not mad at any of it. Cleveland Browns have no depth on offense or defense. Not first string next week with the ones and pumped. Not first string? What do you mean not first string, Cody? What are we talking about? Not first string. You're pumped. Name him Rock. Look at Shedeur throwing hospital balls. I mean, would you rather be checked down Charlie? I'm just happy football season and I get to hang. I don't blame him for dropping that pass. That's a hard one to catch. Gage Lavardian is not a superstar receiver. Gage Lavardian is not a superstar receiver. Maybe Fannin can catch that. Maybe Denzel Boston on our team. I don't see many receivers catching that pass on our team. Definitely not Gage Lavardian. That would have had to be a perfect throw a little earlier before the two receivers, the two defenders was able to convert. Woo! Get up. Get on up. Oh, you're excited he's playing with the starters next week. Yeah. But the Bills are playing their starters too. So, we're going to see next week. Starter on starters. New Cleveland, let's go. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. 2.5 hours already. 2.5 hours already. Here we go. Right to left. No, I think it's going to be left to right now. I think we switch sides. Yeah, left to right. Left to right. 3rd and 5 to the 40-yard line. Shotgun. Raheem is the back. 4-man rush. Fires. Complete. First down to Gage Lavardian. That was a hard tackle. That was a hog-tie tackle. That was unnecessary. First down, Cleveland. Come on, it's preseason. It's preseason. We ain't got to tackle like that. First down. We ain't got to tackle like that. It's fourth quarter of the preseason. You could have pushed him out of bounds. I mean, geesh. Oh. Left to right, shotgun, ball on the Browns 42-yard line, 43 to make it exact. Sorry about that. Shedeur, play action, looking, fires over the middle, has a man, complete. Maybe a yard on the play to Raheem Sanders. Second and 8, 2 yards on the play. 6 and 9, 79 yards for Shedeur Sanders. Second and 8. Ball on the 45-yard line of Cleveland. Shedeur drops back, looking, steps up, fires, ball batted in the air. That's his second batted ball today. I don't know if he's throwing at a downward trajectory, but it's his second batted ball today. 3rd and 8. Rookie out of Wake Forest got a mitt on it. I didn't know that. I heard the broadcast say that. I'm not that darn good. 3rd and 8. Big time play here for the Browns. They want to move across midfield here. Want to try to get some points. Floria in motion. Shotgun. Shedeur drops back, looking, has time, fires, intercepted. Ball sailed in the air, looking for Malachi Corley. Bears running, incomplete, pushed out of bounds. That's what you can't do. You cannot turn the ball over. Ball sailed on Shedeur, looking for Malachi Corley. 13:28 left in the fourth quarter. What you do not want to do as a quarterback is turn the ball over. And that's what he had to work on. Ball sailed. Two Bears in the area. Interception. Bears football. Moonball. And that's most likely his last drive of the game. That's not how you want to end your preseason debut, is with an interception. Case Keenum is out. Draw play. I'm going to have to look. I don't even know who is this guy. Moss Miller in the game for the Bears. Moss Miller in for the Bears. I don't know where he's from. Good Lord help me. "13 minutes left in the game. Moss Miller for Chicago. Fourth string quarterback now in for the Bears. Shotgun. 3 receivers set. 1 tight end. Or Miller Moss, I apologize. Moss is his last name. Miller's his first name. Incomplete, off his hands. 3rd down. Next QB the Brown. Stop it, Chief. Next QB the. Oh, Lord. Man, please, all QB. Listen, I call it how I see it, Miss Fat. Now, you can't get mad. I call it how I see it. You can't throw interceptions. I call it how I see it. I don't wave pom-poms for turnovers either. You can't throw interceptions. I'm calling it how I see it. If Deshaun Watson throws an interception, I'm going to say the same thing. Now, you have to call a spade a spade. You can't turn the ball over. You call a spade a spade. If Deshaun Watson throws an interception, I'm going to be all over him like a bucket of chicken wings. I'm going to call it how I see it. You can't get mad. I'm going to call it how I see it. Yes, all quarterbacks throw interceptions. But if you throw an interception, you don't want to do it. You don't want to turn the ball over. Deshaun Watson fumbled the football. You don't want to fumble the football. Call it how I see it. Don't get mad at me. I'm just saying how I see it. Good Lord. 24-10. Timeout called by Chicago. 12:44. Dilly is up next. Time to take a nap. No, I'm playing. Dillon Gabriel will see some time here in the 4th quarter. Changes number to 6 for Jared Verse. If you know, you know. Jared Verse said, give me your number. I'm more important. Like honey barbecue sauce on a bucket of chicken wings. Turnover. Yes, all turnovers are bad. You just call it how you see it. He'll get in the film room, and hopefully, that's it. That's all it is. It's preseason. False start. Miller Moss trying to draw the Browns off sides, getting a little ahead of himself. 24-10. Shedeur, 6 of 11, 126 yards, 1 interception on the day. That will end his day. Most likely, well, no, not most likely. It will end his day. Right to left. Miller Moss in the shotgun. 12:44 left in the game. Browns down by 14. Moss Miller. Dun, dun, dun. Miller Moss, one of those. Fires. Incomplete on 3rd and 17. Punt. That's Shedeur's not used to playing with those people. That's Dillon's crew. That could be true. Who are you? 4th and 17. Here's the punt. And that's a touchback. Nice try. Nice try. He tried. Touchback. Here comes Dilly. Dillon Gabriel. Let's look at the stats, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look at the box score. Dillon Gabriel has taken over. Okay, that commentator was wrong. He said 126 yards for Shedeur Sanders. Deshaun Watson has 126 yards today. Shedeur Sanders has 79 and an interception. Case Keenum, 151 yards, 9 of 10. Caleb Williams, watch out. Caleb Williams, watch out. Is Caleb Williams' job in trouble? Caleb Williams, receiver pulled up early. He's used to KC, Boston, and Bond. Watch out, Caleb. Quarterback controversy in Chicago? Controversy? Should Case Keenum be QB number 2, chat? Should Case Keenum be QB number 2? He's my boy, but like it or not, Shedeur effed up. Listen, he threw a pick. I will say this. He threw a pick trying to throw the ball down the field. Shedeur Sanders is going to throw the ball down the field. Love that hat, G. Bush. So you're saying we all look the same. Oh! Only if I was popular as G. Bush, but I am not G. Bush. He did go watch the play the ball. He did go watch the play. But I can't watch. I cannot read. He did go watch the play. The ball was still in the air. I am not G. Bush, True Goodrich. I am not as popular as G. Bush. Only if I was. Dylan in, I'm out. Enjoyed the chat. What, Mindy? Wait a minute, Mindy. You just gonna leave me like that, Mindy? Mindy, mind your own business. Mind your own business. You just gonna leave me like that? You gonna leave me like that? We supposed to stay together. Mind your own business. We ride together. Mind your own business. Come on now. You can't leave. Mind your own business. You supposed to stay here with me. Dylan Gabriel under center. Ball on the 20-yard line. What up, cool? How you doing, man? Handoff. Imagine the G. Bush Kool-Aid and Corey Sunkiss collab. Listen, man. I'm trying to get on that. I'm trying to get on that level, man. Dylan should do well. This is his regular practice squad. Y'all are throwing shots. Ka-pew! Dylan Gabriel in the game. 2nd and 6. Browns down by 14. Shotgun formation. Dylan looking, fires, dumps it off. Now listen, I will say this. Dylan Gabriel is not going to take chances. He's not. That's what you're going to get. If that's what you want, he's your perfect quarterback. I got you, bro. I guess I'll stick around. Thank you, mind your own business, man. Thank you. Don't be leaving me like that, bro. I mean, I've been over here putting in hard work. I'm getting yelled at for calling out interceptions. Left to right shotgun, Dylan Gabriel, 3rd and 1. Ball on the 30-yard line. Handoff. No, read option. Dilly. Low, a little bit of juice for Dylan Gabriel. What up, Cool Jedi? How you doing, man? First down, Dylan Gabriel. A little read option for Dylan Gabriel out of Oregon. Former Oklahoma, former Hawaii, former Oregon. He's been all over the map. Dylan Gabriel. I can hype up any quarterback, chat. I can hype up any quarterback. You give me a chance, I can make the quarterback sound like he's an All-American, all right? Just give me a... Oh, my bad. The score ain't even up. I'm sorry, chat. I'm over here talking trash. I ain't got the score up. I suck. Left to right. Shotgun. Dylan Gabriel. Looking, rolling 11. He just dives and takes a sack. Dilly takes the sack. He said, I'm just going down. I ain't taking a hit. Loss of 9 on the play. Dylan Gabriel he just took the sack. He said, I ain't dealing with this. I ain't got time for y'all. He said, I ain't getting hit. It's 3rd string. You think I'm getting hit? He said, I ain't got time for that. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. 1 and done, Todd. Mind your business. I appreciate you mind your own business, man. I appreciate you. Left to right, Dylan Gabriel, 2nd and 19. Looking. Woo! Makes one man miss. Prime Mike Vick. Dylan Gabriel. What a pass. Uh-oh. Dylan Gabriel entered the chat. Hey, I appreciate y'all for being here. He has to be healthy to trade. Prime Mike Vick in the building. Denise, you like that one, didn't you? I'm trying to keep y'all entertained. I know you're here for either Deshaun Watson or Shedeur Sanders. None of you are here for Dylan Gabriel, but I am trying to keep you entertained, or you're just here for the Browns and you don't want to see Dylan Gabriel. But I am trying to keep you entertained. Watch me cook. Left to right, shotgun. Dylan Gabriel, ball on the 32-yard line. 3rd and 13. Needs to get to the 45 for a first down. Dylan Gabriel drops back, 4-man rush, steps in the pocket, fires a laser. Interception! You cannot throw interceptions. Do not turn the ball over, Dylan Gabriel. Do you see how fair I was? It's the same thing. Don't turn the ball over, Dilly Dilly. Who are you? I didn't even see a Browns receiver in the area code. What's Chicago's area code? Anybody know? There was no Browns receiver in the area code. Where is he throwing the ball? Do you see how fair I was there? I don't care who's at quarterback. You cannot throw interceptions. Deshaun Watson, Shedeur Sanders, Dylan Gabriel, Green, Keenum, Baker. I don't care. Don't throw interceptions. You have to protect the football. And here comes Miller. Miller Moss fires. Whew, incomplete. I'm here for the Browns and the hilarious commentary. My man, the Bears. I'm here for Corey. You're more entertaining than the game. Newbies, Corey could color commentate paint dry versus grass growing. Stay for Corey. Put Green in. Windows 95 is looking pretty good until now. Now you see why I left. I'm here to watch the season tank. Best commentator live from a Bears fan. What up for Forbidden? I appreciate that. Bear fan. Hey, Oos. Hey, it's your warning shot. Pow. If you know, you know. Under center. Miller Moss fires. He got creamed. Incomplete. What a throw. What a throw. Not feeling hopeful about this season. We look bad today. Was there anything positive to take from this game? Cool Jedi, there was a lot of positive to take from this game. Deshaun Watson didn't look bad at all. Shedeur Sanders only had one bad mistake and was that interception. The blitz came at him. He was cool as a cucumber throwing to Luke Floria. There was a lot to be positive from this game. If you just came in on the second half, you're ready to dive off a bridge. But Shedeur looked good when the blitz was coming at him, throwing the dots. They should have scored on that drive. They went for it and they threw it and they ran up Marshall for whatever reason why. The interception was not good, but other than that, I liked his throws. He throws down the football field. Deshaun Watson, he had a good half. I would like him to throw more down the field, but he didn't take any risk. He did have a fumble. You can't have fumbles. You can't fumble the football. You've got to protect the ball. You have got to feel the pressure. He's a 10-year veteran. Step up in the pocket. Use your feet. That is his most valuable weapon, is his mobility. Use it. I can critique everybody. See what I'm doing here? Critiquing everybody. And then Dylan Gabriel is supposed to be this macro computer from the 28th century. I don't know. I don't see it. What happened to the laser, then interception? Bills play their starters again next week. A laser to the defense. So I'm just saying, listen, I think they all had their positives and they all had their minuses this week. Now, if you look at the numbers and you go on Twitter, round one, they're going to say went to Deshaun Watson. And there's nothing nobody can say about it because the interception is going to wash away everything that Shedeur Sanders did well. It's just going to happen if you look at numbers and there's nothing I can say to refute it, right? And then you're going to say, well, he had the starters. He had all the starters. So then everything is going to flip next week. He played a whole half. So everybody's going to say the narrative to drive what they want. I am just being a down the middle person. All right? Down the middle person. I'm telling you what they did good and what they did bad. Deshaun Watson didn't throw it down the field. He just didn't. He didn't throw it down the field. I want to see him throw it down the field. Shedeur threw it down the field. One interception, don't like it. Dylan Gabriel, he's Dylan Gabriel. All right? He's who he is. We know who he is at this point. We wasted time with him last year. Browns coach should have started Sanders. Carla, how are you doing today? First of all, how are you? I want to see how you're doing today first, Carla. How are you doing? First of all. At this point, put in Bernie Kosar. Why are you mad, Carla? Let me cheer you up. Why are you mad, Carla? You should never be mad during a preseason football game. Never in life be mad at an NFL preseason football game. Never, ever, ever be mad at a preseason football game. Trust me, never. They're not meaningful. As long as your player you like comes out healthy, incomplete pass, batted in the air. As long as your player you like or the team you like comes out healthy, never be mad at a preseason game because the outcome doesn't matter. Preseason games should not be a reason to be mad. I have been a Browns fan for too long. I have seen undefeated preseasons. They mean nothing. Health is what you care about. Health. That's it. That is it. Health and improvement. I seen improvement from Shedeur Sanders. I seen improvement from Shedeur Sanders. And Deshaun Watson, he stayed upright. And he didn't look bad. I'm good to go. Dylan's Dylan. We know Dylan. Field goal's good. Here comes Dylan Gabriel. Dilly's back out. Did he practice? Yes, Carla, he did practice. Dylan, that's what he does in practice. Carla, do you look at the tracker? This is what he does. He throws interceptions as much as he throws touchdowns. But never be mad at a preseason game because they don't matter. We've went undefeated in preseason games and then didn't win a regular season game. Preseason games mean absolutely nothing. You want to stay healthy. That is it. They mean nothing. For fans, at least. Now, for players, they mean something. Some people are trying to make a roster. They're trying to put film on for other teams in case they get cut. So for them, it's very important. But from a fan's take, the outcome doesn't matter at all. You can go undefeated in the preseason, and then you go play the real game, and the real starters show up to play, and you're like, oh, now it's real football. So trust me, you just want to see, do players improve from the offseason, everything that they're practicing on? Are they improving? And if they haven't improved, that's a problem. That's all we care about in the preseason. I have seen us look great in preseason games, and then we suck in the regular season. So this outcome to me, I don't care. I could care less about losing 27-10 to the Chicago Bears in the preseason. What I care about now, next week, is how do we look with Shedeur Sanders with the ones? How do we look? I want to see improvement. Unfortunately, he's probably going to go against the ones against the Bills. It's the card that was drawn. But this is why you play the game. Okay, that's calming me. I want the coach to make a decision that should have already made. Carla must be hung up. Listen, I don't know if you watch my streams at all. The decision's already been made. This decision is predetermined. Okay? Breaking news. The decision's already been made. They're just going through the motions. Okay? I don't want to burst anybody's bubble. I don't want to make anybody mad, but it's a predetermined decision. It's already been made. They're just going through the motions. It's already been made. Breaking news. What time is the game next week? That is a very good question. What time is the game next week? We're back on. Kickoff is about to come on. I can check real fast for you. Kickoff is about to come on. Cleveland Browns schedule. Let's see what time the game is next week. 1 o'clock next Saturday. Same time. We'll be here. We will be here. Same time, same place. Same time, same place. Watson's going to be your quarterback, Carla. I have been saying it all off season. Watson's going to be QB1. The decision's already made. It's already made. You're welcome. QB1's Watson. Remember what time? 3:43 p.m., 8/15/2026. Remember, when it's said, and then come back to me and be like, with lottery numbers. Um, Now, as long as he's healthy, if he's not healthy, anything can change. But if they're both healthy, it's going to be Watson. He's getting paid $40 million. $40 million, ladies and gentlemen. $40 million. If he's healthy, he's going out there. He's going out there. They are now interviewing Jared Verse, V8. Is that his official nickname, chat? Or is that what you guys are just calling him? Is that his official nickname, V8? Is that his official nickname, chat? I want to know. V8? Let me know. We'll have to see, Carla. We'll wait and see what they say if he's healthy. But you know, it ain't September yet. I did see him shaking his arm, though. I did see that. They're still interviewing Jared Verse, by the way. You're not missing anything. Appreciate everybody that's still here. I'm talking more to the chat. If they mess him up further. Oh, they're not trading him. Nobody wants him, Carla. Carla, nobody wants him. Nobody wants Deshaun Watson. If they did, they would have traded him by now. They would have traded him for a box of Rice Krispie treats and a half-eaten Oreo. So that is his name? Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Commercial break. Carla, they would have been traded him if there was any takers. For a half-eaten box of Oreos. And a glass of milk. Commercial break, chat. I appreciate everybody that's being here. I really do. I'm trying to entertain you for the last whatever's left in the game. I really am. 8:36 left. I understand it's preseason. It's not the funnest thing in the world, especially Deshaun Watson and Shedeur Sanders aren't playing. Many people don't want to see Dillon Gabriel, but there may be some Dillon Gabriel fans out there that want to see Dillon Gabriel. I don't want to disrespect Dillon Gabriel like that. Because, listen, there's some people that just like me, right? That was like if I was a third string quarterback and I go out on the field and nobody really wants to see me. They just want to see Deshaun Watson, Shedeur Sanders, and then Corey Boyd goes out there. Boo! Who cares about Corey Boyd, right? But my family cares about me. They want to see me go out there and throw an interception and look like hot garbage, but they still cheer me on. So there are some Dillon Gabriel fans out there. So I am doing my best to still call the game with Dillon Gabriel out there, because I'm going to think about that. What if that was me out there trying my hardest to make an NFL roster? That's how I'm going to try to call the game. I want to be entertained, so yes, I'm watching Dillon. Fans are crashing out during preseason all over the NFL. Don't crash out. I'm trying my best. I only crash out on haters, right? That's what I crash out on, right? Like, I don't understand, and I will never understand this. And listen, I was a Tom Brady hater, but I only hate it because I was a Peyton Manning fan, you know, the little rivalry. But I understood the greatness, and I gave it up to Tom Brady. The hater I'm talking about is when they wake up in the morning, right? They have their one blind in their window, and they have one piece of bread, and they have one scoop of peanut butter left, and they eat their one peanut butter, and they just get on their phone and start hating on that individual that they've never met in their life, and they've done nothing to them, and they just hate, and they go to random streams and they hate just for nothing. That's what I don't understand. That makes me crash out. I just crashed out because I don't understand that mentality. I don't get it. Someone help me. Left or right, we're back. Ball on the 30-yard line. This is about winning. Take your feeling and ball home. Feeling and ball home. Left or right, here we go. Ball on the 29-yard line. Dillon Gabriel under center. Browns down 17. Handoff. No yards on the play. I'll tell you this. Listen. Quinshon Judkins, your spot is safe. Dylan Sampson, your job is safe. Good Lord. And our backup line, run blocking ain't its specialty. You're also evaluating those things. And AAA, man, listen, that depth you were talking about, we ain't got it right now. First game of the year, I don't see no depth at the running back position. Booth with the carry. Line ain't looking too good. Dylan Gabriel, nobody in the backfield, 2nd and 9. Takes the snap, looking, fires, dumps it off to Gage Lavardian, gets about 5 yards. 3rd down and 4. Good versus evil. Dylan's old coach should have taken him. Talking about Stefanski? Stefanski didn't even want him. 7:30 left in the game. Here we go. Shotgun. Luke Floria in motion. Dylan looking, and he's going to take a sack. And they're going to punt. You know what? The only thing that I'm mad about, now I know I joke a lot, but I'm serious at the same time. The thing that I'm really mad about is they actually try to make us believe that Dylan Gabriel was a starter. Seriously. As a Browns fan, because I'm a Browns fan at first, they really tried to make me believe that he was a starting quarterback. The play I just watched, that's what makes me mad. Punt in the air. 6:35 and ticking. Caught at the 6-yard line. 10. 20. Down to the 30-yard line. Make new money with Shedeur. Well said, Corey. They'll be looking for a new QB at the draft. For real, Scott, like that offends me as a fan because I have glasses, so my vision is good when my glasses are on. And as a fan, I could see that Dylan Gabriel wasn't a starting quarterback, a backup at best. But you tried to fool me into thinking he was a starting quarterback. That's what upsets me. There's Borokaz. All right, he's there. Big Dollar C appreciates you. Boy, they would let him go. I'd have cried. Play action pass. Down to the 38-yard line. 6:15 left in the game. Shedeur's not coming back in. Dylan's too small. The NFL is not. Candace, why do you want the Browns to draft a new quarterback? Seriously, I hate that notion. Why do you want the Browns to draft a new quarterback? Why? Like, why? Why is that the answer for Browns fan? Well, we want a draft for what? Like, what does that solve? I want to know. I just want to know. Like, I don't understand that. Like, I just don't. Oh, you don't? Okay. Oh, okay. I got you. Okay. Well, thank God. Like, I don't understand that though. I'm glad you don't. But I hate that notion. And it's all over the internet, Candace. I'm glad you don't. It's all over the internet. And I hate it. Every year. Now I'm on my soapbox. 3rd down. Every year. I hear it as a Brown fan. We're going to get another quarterback. For what? I'm worn off now. Harry, I'm crashing out. Here we go. 3rd and 5. 5:13 and ticking. You from Colorado? Shout out Colorado in the building. Stand up. 3rd and 5. Shotgun. Game's almost over. Bears will win this football game, ladies and gentlemen. Miller Moss, screen pass. He's going to get the 1st down and a whole lot more. Down to the Browns' 46-yard line, maybe? I don't understand that notion. Just draft the quarterback and start over. How's that worked for us? You've yet to buy a 2 jersey? Me neither, Carla. You know why? Because I don't trust my team. Do you know every jersey I've bought is useless now? They're all gone. Right to left, under center, 4:16 left and ticking. Play action pass. Fires over the middle as a man. Complete. Down to the 25-yard line of Cleveland. They're threatening to score another touchdown. The backups of Cleveland have a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. Wasting time sharing reps with DW. Shedeur should have all the first team reps ready for the season. I haven't bought one either. Still wearing 12. Listen, I agree with that, and that's not me just being a Shedeur fan. I'm a Browns fan. I like Shedeur because he's on my team. But I agree with that because listen, there is no point of playing Deshaun Watson one down. And the reason why is handoff up the middle. You have already paid him. You're not getting the money back. It's not like you get a refund if you play him. But that's it. When is the first cut? Not sure. Well, let's see. Hold on, Chris. Chris, hold on. When is the first cut? Face mask on the Browns. August 30th, 6 p.m. Look at that. August 30th, 6 p.m. Thanks for Bush. What does that mean? Thanks for Bush. What does that mean, Asa? August 30th. Watson is more seasoned experience. Sander has higher ceiling. Dylan's going. Spilled milk. You're welcome, Chris. No problem. Right to left. Ball on the 11-yard line after the penalty. Under center. Man in motion. Handoff up the middle. Fighting. Devin Bush. Gotcha. More potential for growth. DW had a lot of years of bad experience. What are we going to do at QB? What do I want or what are we going to do? Which one, Ace? What do I want or what are we going to do? Because those are two different answers. If what are we going to do, we're going to start Deshaun Watson. He's probably not going to be the greatest. Then they're going to play Shedeur Sanders. What do I want? I think we should just start Shedeur Sanders for the entire year. Breaks a tackle, and he is going to score. Touchdown, Bears, 33-10, Chicago. For all of you still here, I appreciate you for staying here for this beatdown of epic proportions. What up, Shondell? Beatdown of epic proportions. Upscale media, it concerns me that Shedeur's first drive was a good drive and the coach decides not to take field goal points and make Shedeur look bad, especially the weak play call. I don't mind him going for it, upscale. I didn't like the play call, though. The reason why I don't mind him going for it is because, let's try and get the 7 instead of going for 3. It's preseason. The outcome doesn't matter, but I hated the play call, and I don't know if you were here when we talked about it. Marshall wasn't good the entire game. No disrespect to Marshall. He's way better than me. I suck at football. I could never play football. I'm trash. But he wasn't good the whole game. So to believe he was going to get 1 yard, I thought they should have did a play action with Shedeur Sanders. Give him an option. Throw it to the tight end, maybe throw it to the receiver, or use your legs. But just giving it to Marshall, just a regular handoff. No type of dressing, no motion, no ingredients to the salad, just lettuce. Hand it off. I didn't like the play call, but I didn't mind the decision. It's preseason. Let's go for a touchdown. Now, if it was regular season, you see how the voice got to the octave regular season? I just would have kicked the field goal. What do you say, upscale? Agree 100%. Shedeur is the future. In my opinion, kid gives us all with the fans destroying him. Dylan gets one more shot. Yay. Here's the thing I don't like about Shedeur Sanders, and it's not I don't like about Shedeur Sanders. The narrative I don't like when it comes to Shedeur Sanders is they go, well, Shedeur Sanders brings a lot of baggage. His fans, what I hate that. So okay, he has fans. So what? He can't control what his fans say. He can't control that his fans root for him. Everybody has fans. Some people have more fans than others. I hate that narrative. Oh, it's so much baggage because of his fans. Baker had fans too. Baker had fans too, and they called her the Baker Bros. Baker had, what are we talking? His fans. Oh, so what? Like, I hate that narrative. Here, out to the outside, down to the 39-yard line, 2:23 left, probably going to the 2-minute warning. Down to 24 points. This game's over. Right, I agree with you, but we can agree the politics and what we're up against. I hate that narrative. I'm just a Browns fan, right? I have seen it all. I have rooted for everyone. Everyone. I rooted for Deshaun Watson when it wasn't cool to root for Deshaun Watson. Now everybody roots for Deshaun Watson, seems like it. For a different reason. Oh, and that one. His dad. I love that one. That one I love, right? His dad. Oh, he loves his son. Oh, he loves his son. Oh, he loves his son. And he was the greatest cornerback in NFL history. You know what? If I was more popular, I'd tell you what, boy, people would hate me. I remember the bad QB days. Fans pay the bills. Shedeur fans equal more Browns fans. Listen. I'll tell you whose job is safe. They just showed him. Quinshon Judkins. His job is safe. His job's going nowhere. I just hate that narrative, and it just makes me want to throw up to my entire soul. But I'm just a man yelling into a camera, talking to my chat, and I appreciate y'all. That's just what I think. I call it how I see it. Some people won't like it. When Shedeur makes mistakes, I'm going to call it like I see it, and people aren't going to like it. When Deshaun makes mistakes, I'm going to call it like I see it. Ooh, nice. Okay. Oh, nice little run. Okay. Here we go. We still in the game, chat. Devon Booth said, wait a minute. Don't forget about me. I'm better than Marshall. Okay. 150 left in the game. We're still here. $28-yard run. Speak your mind, and you'll be popular. If he gets hurt, let workers comp pay him. Gabriel drops back, looking, using his legs. Just run. Okay, dumps it off. First down. Nice play. That was the ground. Stop it. That's not a fumble. Who played instead of Scherzinger? I want to say Winston Reed, maybe. Don't quote me on that. He was making a lot of plays. I seen Winston Reed flying around, Chris. Don't quote me on that, though. I'll tell you this, Chris. I whiffed on him, Chris. I don't know if you watched me at all last year or during the draft. I whiffed on Scherzinger. When they made that pick, I was like, why? Big whiff by me. We need Miles back? I'm not going to say no. I would never say no to that. I love Myles Garrett. I just hope you're not saying it because of this game. This game had nothing to do with Myles Garrett because he wouldn't have played this game. If you're just saying in totality, I would never root against not saying we don't need Myles Garrett. I love Myles Garrett. But this game had nothing to do with Myles because he wouldn't have played in this game at all. Booth. Okay, listen. I'll tell you this right now. Next game, Booth needs to be above Marshall. I've seen all I need to see. Booth needs to be above Marshall. He's quicker. His cuts are better. Looks like he has better vision. Booth needs to be above Marshall. You're saying he shouldn't have been traded. Myles needs to stay in LA. Why you say that, Chris? You didn't like Myles? Left to right, shotgun, 25 seconds left in the game. Dilly dilly trying to get in the end zone. Dilly incomplete. I refuse to buy any more jerseys. I have two Chubbs and the Miles. Oh, I'm done buying jerseys. Judkins is overrated. What? Oh, Xavier. Okay. Did you just want me to read your comment, Xavier? Did you just want me to read your comment? I would have read it anyway, Xavier. You could have just said hi. You could have said hey. You didn't have to make an absurd comment like that to get read in this chat. This ain't like other YouTube chat, Xavier. I read comments. You didn't have to say anything like that to get noticed in this chat. What are we talking about? Harry's gone, but you trying to get me to crash out, Xavier? Is that what that's the way to work? What are you talking about? He's overrated. What are we? Dilly Dilly fires Gage. No yards on the play. What are we talking? This game's over. I don't even have to expound on that comment. Xavier trying to get me worked up. Try to get me worked up. This game is over, ladies and gentlemen. The Browns get mollywopped 34-10. They don't score in the second half. All Bears all day. Deshaun Watson, you're going to see on the internet, round one goes to Deshaun Watson. That's what they're going to say. I'll be back Monday, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back Monday around 5:30, 6-ish. Somewhere around there. I will post it on the page. We'll be back. So you just look at stats. That's why you said that. You're a stat watcher. He had the worst line in American history last year, and most of his runs came after contact. Xavier, watch the games next year before you make an absurd comment like that. Don't just watch numbers. Be a game watcher. I'm out of here. I'm done. I am out of here. As a Steelers fan, I am glad Miles is gone. As an overall football fan, I thought it was a mistake to trade away a generational player. Yes, I'll remind you, Carla, it will be on the page. We'll be back Monday. Xavier, you know what? I'm not even going to say it. I'm trying to get to heaven. I'm going to shut up. I am gone. I am out of here. Goodbye. I will see y'all later. Yeah.